And trying to cause car accidents because you totally didn't do that once. He's not gonna talk.
No comment on that.
He's going to regret ever coming to this stream. Yes, he did that, by the way. I should say it was a kilt, not a skirt. He is a bagpiper. He, Arch is a femboy. No, he's just very, very Scottish. So, yeah.
I played like 10 years of bagpipes.
Scottish bagpipes. Because there is a difference. And if I ever just call Irish and Scottish the same ones, both you and Mom hit me. He did that too. He did yell, "Look what I got under my kilt." That was my graduation. He was trying to cause car accidents at my graduation. Alright, let me see. There's
Spoiler alert, it was beans.
He almost did. He almost got a car to drive in. Although it was one of my neighbors, so it's fine if he would have gotten it to happen. The bad drivers at least like the bagpipes under his kilt. I don't know, one of them actually almost hit a pole, so that should answer that question. He had to stop after that. He got yelled at.
It's well groomed, so I hope so. This is a gift!
Alright.
So
you can see it just fine?
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
Okay. I'm just
This
checking everything.
game is heavy into 40k.
So you're a 40k nerd, and there's a lot of 40k nerds in the chat. I am still learning 40k. We do have a 40k shop that I do like to go to sometimes. I have cute little 40k, like, buttons. Like the, what do you call them? The sigils.
The sigils?
What do you call them? The purification things.
Oh, purification seals, like the ones up on the computer screen there.
Yeah, they actually look exactly like that too. But like they're the different
seals.
They're the different factions. They don't have all of them, or they have like the Space Marines one and a bunch of the other ones. I'll have to send a picture. How can you tell if Scotsman's wearing nothing under his kilt? You're supposed to reach down and feel. Dandruff on the shoes. Oh! That's bad. Title screen reminds me of classic Fallout. Yeah. So I haven't gotten to play this yet. Arch has been playing this like crazy.
Oh yeah, it's heavy CRPG. If you ever seen any of Owlcat stuff, it's Pathfinder Kingmaker, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and then this, and it has a very similar, like, I'd say XCOM style, turn-based combat, action, movement points, all that good stuff.
Let's see. Take up the mantle of a rogue trader, the scion of an ancient dynasty of daring private... Isn't Rogue Trader the game that caused 40k, like their pregame?
Yes, good fucking history. That was the original version of 40k. The first one to ever come out was called Rogue Trader.
I remember you don't... See, I do remember some things. Let's see.
Darkness looms over the bloodline of the von Valencius as it faces multiple threats from within its own ranks, and without as countless enemies seek to destroy the most daring and brave agents of humanity. It is up to you to hold the reins of this shattered protectorate and forge a new path for the von Valencius dynasty, currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. So Tuesday in 40k. The stakes are high and rise even higher as you cross paths with terrifyingly powerful and ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Coronis expanse.
I'm avoiding Pyrex bowls now. We're just doing plastic around the house. The only Pyrex bowls I still have are little Batman ones. Okay, so should we do normal or story?
I would suggest normal, only because it's more 40k if you get your fucking brains blown out.
I mean, I've already gotten them smashed recently, so why not?
Yeesh.
He's not surprised, by the way, of that story.
Bowls for the Bowl God.
The Bull God got his blood.
Yeah, he did.
Bull God did not survive, by the way. Hikata. Hikata. It looks good. I actually like the look of it so far. This is a new game that did just come out. Did I remember to link? I did. Good. Let's see. I think I'll do this one. Operative Warrior. I'm gonna go with Soldier. I feel like it's gonna be like the middle class. Oh, I love the artwork. I do love Warhammer art.
Oh yeah, it's stunningly gorgeous. Real quick, before you pick those guys, go into the custom character. Yeah.
Oh, so who should we make into Warhammer?
Well, this is, it's not full send custom. You pick one of these people here, and it gives you a rough, like, you can see in the background behind the portrait whenever you jump back, it gives you, like, a rough outline of what that person looks like.
Oh, you can actually upload a picture, too. That's cool.
Yep.
That is a very long pipe.
Yeah, it fucking is.
That's somebody from Florida. That's the face of somebody from Florida.
We worship the hurricane, cleanse its passing.
You've seen what they do during a hurricane. That's on point.
Yeah, because that was me.
You didn't go out during the hurricane, did you?
Yes, I did.
I have a very specific story of living in St. Petersburg after one of the major hurricanes and doing alligator walks in the street because it was so flooded it was like 8 inches over the road.
I'd mock you, but I surfed on a door to get it back to the house, so I have nothing to go on with you. Sometimes you just do things during a hurricane.
The blood of Florida runs deep. I gotta admit, I love this dude on the bottom left. This fucking swole-ass, the dude with the dreads.
That guy?
Bottom left.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
King. Look at that man's.
If they ever did a Warhammer movie, that is a character I'd like to see.
I usually go with fucking... What's his name? The second row there, second from the right. The Guy Fawkes looking motherfucker with the eyelid. The red eye. One up and one to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. I like this one, though.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Just looking at them. I do like I said, I love Warhammer art. I never experienced, we just have tornadoes where I live. The hurricanes are just tornadoes with rain. Because you're going to get tornadoes anyway with a hurricane. You guys want Sachi? Oh god, that would go horrible and worked way too well in Warhammer. By the way, guys, Arch is actually one of the people, is the other person that created Sachi.
Don't you put that evil on me.
Are you saying she's not your favorite?
She is. By a long shot.
Oh, I wish you had more color. It's color not allowed in Warhammer. I can only imagine what this game is going to be like once the modding community... Well, I imagine they've already gotten to it, let's be real.
I mean, they're already digging in. I know Pathfinder is flippin' fantastic. It's not quite scale of, like... I would say Owlcat focuses more on the story and the writing than they do on everything else, because they have some really interesting and sometimes really shitty metagames. Because Kingmaker was hilariously fun, where you're like building a kingdom and constantly scrambling to unfuck everything because you're the guys in charge. And Wrath of the Righteous had this goofy ass sort of like might and magic battler system that didn't work very well, but they fucking tried. And that's the thing that I was like, oh, it's so cool.
At least they try. First games are usually, you know, you gotta hammer things out. But, like, I imagine this is gonna be a community where the modding is gonna be amazing. Because I've seen so many people getting into this one. Which, it's Warhammer. A lot of people like Warhammer despite... you know, how the company acts sometimes. I never had a problem with them, but then I worked with them business-wise a few times, and they were nothing but nice. I can't get pink hair. We can do, I think we can kind of do the albino, but we're not going to get, you're just going to have to pretend it's pink hair, everybody.
One of the Voidborn. Oh yeah, the tattoos are kind of goofy as shit.
You know, they went to the tattoo shop, they spent $5. You know how it is. That one's not terrible. Come on, right? We just got out of prison, can you tell? Oh, you can't really see it because of the thing on the head. Oh, that looks good. Oh, tattoo colors. That's cool. Augmentation. Oh, okay. So is this going to be as goofy as Rogue Trader is supposed to be, or more serious?
It is both, because it definitely hits that vibe of, like, you're the most ostentatious fucking pirate lord in the goddamn galaxy, and everybody's got big dumb hair and big dumb bullshit, and everybody's a fucking prick. But at the same time, it vibes so well in the actual 40k slot of, like, this is some really bad stuff that's happening, and if we don't unfuck this situation, everybody's gonna die.
It's like, your augmentation is a new nose. When you get really drunk and you go for a new augmentation, you just come out with a new nose.
I gotta tell you, in Dark Heresy was the very first ever role-playing game I ever played, like tabletop, and I swear to God, it was so easy to get parts of yourself blown off because the fucking crit system on there.
No!
I guarantee you.
Oh, what did I do?
What did you do?
I clicked the button, now everything is gone. Damn it. Uh-huh. That'll be an easy fix.
I agree with No Folks. We really should have more games with tramp stamps.
We do have games with tramp stamps, I just can't do them on Twitch.
Jeez.
Did you hear Twitch had a policy for less than 24 hours about animated nudity?
Yeah!
I didn't even get to have fun. It was already ruined by the time I heard about it. They couldn't even give that to me. It couldn't get 24 hours, you bastards. Dang thoughts. And Twitch was somehow surprised by this stupidity. At this point, just become a, just have a porn section, like animated porn section. Oh, that looks like that would be so insanely uncomfortable. Where did my phone go? Give me a second. One moment, everybody.
Hello, friends. I just want to let you know I'm still here, still doing things.
Sorry.
No worries.
Mom texted me.
My tactics are flawless.
Oh, yeah.
Ruinous favor prevails.
I've heard that voice before.
Applaud my brilliance.
That sounds like you guys trying to do a bad voice.
I don't know what you mean.
Macro cannons, open fire.
I love the voice acting in this.
Empyrean, take this sacrifice.
I'll see you destroyed.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
I'll go with that one.
I wish they gave the character more voice lines.
So, okay, real quick, shorthand.
This one is basically, don't focus on all the other nonsense. We'll cover everything else. Just pick what you like, because who the fuck cares?
Death worlds are where everything sucks and everything's gonna blow up. One of the most popular is and I believe it is the Catachan Devils. They're an entire regiment of Imperial Guard that is basically just Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger from The Predator. Like, it's Rambo and Predator guy all as one giant army.
And that's where they come from, is a death world, because everything tries to kill you and eat you. Voidborn are people born on ships, or space stations, or mining facilities. Basically, you're long bones. You're fucking somebody who's never really lived on gravity in your entire life. Hive Worlds is just Manhattan times a billion, and you are constantly living on someone else. Forge Worlds are Imperium, like, it's Imperium Detroit with everything that goes with it.
Oh god.
Imperial Worlds are like, hey, do you want to be vanilla? Because it's got all the things, and you're vanilla.
So don't pick Imperium.
Well, you can. And Fortress Worlds are the, like, we built this planet up to be a fucking bastion because it is either constantly attacked or it is constantly about to be attacked like every other fucking
year.
Are
the Fortress Worlds the things that are always walking around? Don't they have, like, something that's on legs? Oh, no, that's, like, the Citadels or something that always walks.
Yeah, you're thinking the Titans. The fucking... yeah, the... Oh, God.
I'm torn between Death World and Fortress World.
So you can now, if you want to look at the lore of it, we can read those and you can decide from there. On Death Worlds... Oh, you want to do it? Go for it.
No, go for it.
Okay. On Death Worlds, the plants, beasts, and sometimes even the environment itself take aggressive and destructive forms. Inimical. Jesus.
Inimical.
Inimical.
Yeah. Okay, I have no idea how to say that.
Inimical. That's a word I haven't said in a minute. Thank you. To human life, whilst exceptionally difficult to colonize, many Death Worlds possess valuable resources that require an outpost or other human presence upon the planet's surface to harvest. These harsh environments result in some of the hardiest and most resilient populations in the galaxy. Those tested and found wanting die young. And basically, shorthand, you're way better at punching and beating the shit out of stuff, but you're way less
dumber.
Smart. And you're way less, like, personable because you're more about fucking shit up.
Let's see. Yeah,
you want me to do that one?
Yeah, I want to do this.
All right.
Not a walking idiot in this one.
Yeah, this Forge World's basically Space Detroit. So Forge Worlds are the domain of the Adeptus Mechanicus, entire planets ceded to the demands of vast macro industries. Each is a manufacturing supercomplex of unimaginable capacity and power. Over a millennia, different Forge Worlds have become especially renowned for their philosophies or ways of war. These are often colored by the technologies they specialize in manufacturing. The bulk of a Forge World's population is utilized as a labor force, whilst the fortunate few may be inducted into the ranks of the Adeptus Mechanicus itself. There's actually a really fucking good book about the Baneblade, one of the bigger fucking tanks from older 40k before they started coming out with, like, the Falchion and all the other new 40k shit.
Isn't the new shit everything people don't like?
A little bit.
But it covered, like, the Baneblade being made, and it was like a 50-year process of this, like, an entire factory chain where it took 50 years to get from one end to the other, but it was one continuous thing of people who never left the work line.
It took 50 years, I wonder why. I'm just gonna go see Fred and, number 47. 3 months later, hey, bud.
Midship Jupiter, report to your commissar. For immediate execution. You should know, Cadia stands.
I'm gonna pretend I understood most of that. Nerd.
He said Fortress Worlds are like Cadia RIP. Cadia is one of the major, like, Imperial Guard origination worlds, and it's one of the biggest Fortress Worlds to ever exist. And it got sploded, but everybody knows the planet broke before the Guard did.
Let's see. Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is the fun bit. So you get to pick little bonuses for you because you worked with the robot people. Now you get robot bonuses.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to be
for the
faster?
crit chance.
Yeah, there you go. Make a shooty bang. Now you get to pick your job.
I like the outfits.
Oh, they're gorgeous. The Astra Militarum, you're just a regular soldier person.
The commissars is what I was talking about earlier. They're essentially the the political officers and morale officers who kind of just shoot people in the back of the head. Notably, one of my very favorites is essentially just Blackadder in space.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I like Crime Lord. I'm probably going to go with
simple. That. You're a goddamn crime person.
I'm just going to show it so I can show all the outfits. That is a cool outfit. I do like, even for... Look at the design work that they do on this. That is nice.
Typhus Kane.
It looks like... You know what? It does look like a piece from Warhammer. Like, they did a good job making this look like an actual figure.
Yeah, absolutely. Real quick, Ministorum, obviously, priesty person. Navy, obviously, you're a ship captain. Also, No Folk, Blackadder's fantastic. Just skip over the first series, because it's very much Mr. Bean rather than Blackadder. The second, third, and fourth are fantastic.
Oh, yeah, the Noble. I learned people in Florida watch Black... Oh, yeah. Why do you think we wouldn't watch Blackadder? You can probably find it on some sites. I don't know if it's on any stream. Do you know if it's on any streaming sites?
I don't know. It's old enough that you could probably find episodes on YouTube and shit. So, Noble's easy. Sanction Psyker, you're a space wizard.
Oh, I'm torn between Crime Lord and Space Wizard. Space Wizard does have a really awesome costume, and you get to be a Space Wizard.
Shorthand, your magic powers come from the warp. It's basically an underlying hell dimension full of monsters that are constantly clawing at your soul, and that's why you cast magic.
Crime Lord just seemed... I think I'm going with Psyker.
Yeah, she's fun because the more you cast magic, the more dangerous it gets. And at a certain point, if you fuck up too hard, you can turn into a monster that kills everybody.
I'm seeing no downside to this.
You would.
You know me too well. Biomancer. Biomancer is specialized in manipulating biological... No shit! Gee, I don't know what a Biomancer would do. What would a Biomancer do?
Mance bios, I guess. They're
the best computer text. Siphon. Oh, so that's the person that sees into the future and shit. Yeah, nah. Yeah, burn shit. Yes, I can be Carrie.
Yeah, burn shit. Burn shit's one of the more fun ones.
I read that as satanic, and I was really confused for a minute.
Sanctic, and that's like the buff one.
Is this 2-player?
It does have co-op, but I figured I'd let you.
You're gonna watch me die, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You better join in at some point, because I think you can do it through my account.
I think because you just need a session ID to do it, but I want to get further in the game.
Or Pyromancer. Burn shit?
Would you like to speak into people's minds, or would you like to burn them?
You won't let me do both.
I think eventually you can choose a second,
okay, if we do play together, what are you gonna play? Because then we can just we can work well off each other. What would be better?
I mean, you know, your boy likes the fucking support classes.
You go all in.
I like the support classes, so I'd either play like one of the nobles, because the nobles are hilarious. Their whole fucking power set is you serve me, and it makes the person better at things.
Psychic assault, mind rapture, sensory deprivation. God, you could just drive people insane. I think I'm gonna burn things. No, you know what? This would actually work more if they want Sachi. Or a Biomancer would. If you're gonna be doing the support class, then
I do shoot bang support class because I don't want to
wouldn't
get my ass
telepathy
eaten
also
by a
be a
demon.
support class?
Not really. So your big thing is you're able to just like fuck up people's abilities, do damage, cause them to lose actions, make sure they can't see you, like a bunch of that stuff.
I'll try telepathy. I have a fucking concussion. I'm not gonna say words right. Lore Xeno. Why does it say Xeno?
Because that means you were...
Diddling in the blue paint, if you know what I mean.
You got yourself a love of some Tau or some Eldar. I'm sorry, Aeldari.
Wait, is that how you're supposed to say it? I thought it was Eldar.
It used to be Eldar. In the new 40k, they are the Aeldari.
That's gay.
And it's Tau, not the Tau.
I know everyone hates the Tau. I don't know why. Other than they're supposed to be commies.
So in the old days, they were the quote-unquote good guys because they were the only ones that weren't, like, functionally fucking evil. And then as time progressed, they realized that didn't really fit the theme of the 90s era, grim, everything sucks. So they made them so that they're, like, mind-controlled drones, of a sense. And, yeah, they're communist blueberry fish people.
Yep, that's what they're saying. I don't know. I feel like awareness is -5 fits me perfectly. Okay, archetype.
So yeah, now you get to... Do you want to be a stabby mage, a shooty mage, a controlling mage, or like a tactics mage? So shorthand warrior, you run up, you punch shit. Soldier, you stay back, you shoot shit. Officer, you kind of tell people to go do things, and you're more like a back support. And operative, you get like a constant buff that analyzes enemies and eventually like fucking blows their brains out.
That sounds useful. Alright. Oh god, you don't actually want me to do this. Oh god, you do!
So
you bastards.
every point you put in it adds 5 points. If you're going to be a mage, you want to go with willpower.
Willpower?
You want to scale willpower. It's near the bottom. Yeah, you want to scale that as high as it can go. Because that's going to stop you from being, exploded. Fellowship is how other people see you and your skills in, like, persuasion and shit like that. Perception's always good for shooting people.
Agility's
Intelligence
gonna be
for
good.
skills. Agility is great if you don't want to be shot.
There we go. That should work.
Yep. So shorthand, this game runs on like old school fantasy flight rules in terms of like skills, stats, and stuff like that. It's not D20; it's a D100 system. And for those who played the original Rogue Trader, this is closer to Dark Heresy 2.0 with its like abilities and addendums and everything. It's not like the original Rogue Trader, but it's fucking good one way or the other.
I'm sure there'll be mods to add more homeworlds, or maybe they might add them later on.
Oh yeah.
Because this feels like a team that probably adds things as they similar to what Larian's doing, where once they have things more stabilized, they're probably going to add more. Because a lot of more indie groups. Because think about why I like Games Workshop, and yes, you can all throw rocks at me. They do tend to work with a lot of indies, like for making their games, and it seems to have worked out really well for them. You can throw rocks, I don't care. They sent me a box of things. I like my shirt. It's very nice.
So right here, you've got a sword class frigate. This is like the standard operative fucking space fleet force. This thing it doesn't look that big, but I want to give you kind of a scale.
Isn't it absolutely huge?
Yeah, you see that castle at the top?
Mm-hmm.
That right there is I'd say about like 30 or 40 levels of people.
Damn. I know the ships are usually big. Or the insides are bigger than they look.
As you can see on the dimensions here, this is a crew of roughly 26,000 people. Just in this. And that's like minimum crew strength.
Have a great Grimdark. Thank you. Again, I'm still getting into Warhammer, and I do like getting to learn the lore from everybody when I play the games. I just don't get time to play the games very often. Yeah, let's just go with the name.
Everything is dumb. Hit the little dice on the right.
I was about to say, I think I found a perfect name for again.
It'll just give you like super 40k names. So if you want to write one, go for it.
I like that. Unforgiven. That's perfect. Because I feel like that's how the game's going to be. Let's see. What else can we get? That sounds like a comic book thing. I like that one. Mercy of the Stars works. Let's do this.
And this is you got your name up there in the top left if you want it.
We'll give everybody what they want. I can spell my own character's name. Shut up. Speaking of, now that we've invoked her, I've got to get her art for the upper corner. Hold on. I should still have the art that Aurora did. There it is. Very Warhammer. Get up there. Oh God, what did I accidentally do?
You broke all the things.
Not yet. Spelljammer? A new game based in Spelljammer? Isn't that D&D?
Yeah.
Spelljammer is just what if we took D&D in space, a la Treasure Planet. With
It sounds
less
so
tech
stupid.
and more
I love it.
It's all right. The
We still have to go
Crystal
back
Spheres
to
can be
the
interesting idea.
tabletop we were all doing with you, because I want to see you kill everyone.
Which
You
one?
know which
oh,
one.
the horror Starfinder? Yeah.
Yes. I want to see you kill everyone.
I intend on it.
I know you do. I keep telling Mike that you plan very awful things for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I won't tell him what you planned.
Press the key to continue. Yeah, let's get some 40k.
Oh, those little skull things that I like so much.
Servo skulls. Yep.
Yay! I love servo skulls. They're so cute.
Those are actual skulls with actual brains in them. BT dubs, all this bullshit you're seeing right now is on a spaceship. This is the spaceship we're in.
Damn.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Wouldn't he just be pissed with all this?
Right? No, this is where you get to choose how much of a prick you are, right?
You get to save in between choices. Aha! Oh, you bastards.
Yeah, you gotta wait until you start moving. This is the tutorial level.
Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna do that thing where you can't save before decisions.
I love the fucking... do you have a reason for fucking bothering me, you goon?
Fuck it.
Just being that level of prick.
It's
My
Warhammer.
apologies. I did not seek you out to pester you with unwanted attention. Allow me to introduce myself. Kunrad Voitvir, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
And to avoid any misunderstandings. Yep, I'm a psyker. I know they don't. I know they're not liked in Warhammer.
So one of the things I also like about that, my character was a noble, and mine was like, I am so and so. Like he had like 6 names, and you may call me Your Grace. Like just being a bitch.
I am aware of that fact. It would have been unacceptable negligence to have overlooked such a detail when compiling your profile. Fate bestowed upon you powers of witchcraft, and a duty to use them for the good of the Imperium. Yours is truly an unenviable lot.
You know, after a week now of everyone sending me how freaking bad the new Yakuza voice acting is, this is a treasure.
It has ups and downs, I'll be honest.
It can't be... Have you heard the new Yakuza game, what they did to Kiryu? They got a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no one in this that can get that bad.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with her ladyship. Bear it with honor.
You're gonna see Arch... He's a shy boy, but you will be seeing him doing voice acting on the channel more often. I bugged him about coming on more now that I know his schedule.
For voice acting, if you want me to, I can do stuff, but I'm not very good.
You are fine. Stop it. You take after me. You're fine.
So shorthand, I'll just let you know exactly what's going on here. Rogue traders are people essentially given, you know that note from fucking Parks and Rec that says I can do whatever I want, signed by me?
Yeah.
Basically, the Emperor gave that to a bunch of people, said expand our borders, fuck off, do whatever it takes. And that's what they have, is you have the lineage of somebody who has a fuck around and find out note from the person who is essentially God.
Yeah, but didn't he, like, not want all this shit?
Yes and no. It's argumentative, but at the end of the day, it depends on how much you like the Horus Heresy books.
Why, they're the ones that say that he didn't want all this stuff? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up.
The Horus Heresy books, originally the Horus Heresy was kind of left as a mystery, which I preferred. I think some of the writing's really good, but also some of it's really dumb because it adds in a lot of stuff that's like, yeah, that's a really cool moment, but why wasn't that ever mentioned?
They like you.
I don't know why. But yeah, shorthand, you are in the lineage, you have enough bloodline to be considered part of her heir, and she's certainly not gonna fucking have a baby. She's not fucking anybody but who she wants to. So you're like one of a few people who she's pointed at and said, yeah, she'll take on if she proves herself.
Cool! That would be awesome one day. Oh, by the way, you get my fortune just walking down the street. Well, shit, yeah.
Yeah, these people have enough money to, like, buy planets, so when, like, there's the things of, like, why am I aboard this vessel? It's because, basically, Bill Gates rolled up and bought a baby, and that was you.
Dude.
That's what happened. That's why you're here. Bill Gates came up and's like, yeah, you're my kid now, and just walked off.
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Give me a second. Somebody told me I forgot to do this. Thank you to the person that told me. I did forget to tweet it.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the Gold Emperor's service, and therefore, it is sacrosanct.
Why am I on the vessel? I was just sleeping.
Right? Who kidnapped me, goddammit? One of the things I like about these is if you hover over the yellow words, it gives you information on what they are. So if you ever lost and like, what the fuck is everything talking about? All of those have like links that you can find more about people. The Lex Imperialis, by the way, is hilarious. It is the original code of laws, but it is constantly being added on eternally. And they have the essentially like the equivalent of Judge Dredd cops who focus on one tiny segment of the book at a time to memorize. And the book is so goddamn big, it's like fucking city-sized at this point.
Someone sneezes, add it to the book.
Yeah, if you sneeze during administration, it's in the book, you're gonna die. And if it's not in the book, it's covered somewhere in the book and you're gonna die.
They just like killing people.
Yeah. Have you noticed the skull? A lot of these skulls are not like just decoration.
Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor.
Sweet, I was just a janitor. This is awesome.
Right? I was a magic janitor. This is fucking cool. No folk, you yawn or fart, straight to jail. Servitor. Right away.
Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium. But from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible.
Dude, I was just getting ready for my McDonald's job, or, Spacedonalds, whatever we call it, and suddenly you picked me up, and you gotta give me a minute to figure out that I'm suddenly rich.
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
He's a prick.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
We arrive in there, and she's like, I wanted the guy on the left. What the fuck? You brought me the wrong one.
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Imagine Purity at the start is Eddie Murphy at the start of Trading Places. Yeah, all this is mine. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I would do. I'd be like, this is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine, and this, and this, and this. Exactly what I would do.
Excuse me for a minute while I pee off this balcony, because I have enough money to pay people to fuck off.
I'd be like, and everything is going to be replaced with the shitty anime stuff I like. Woo! That's gonna have Batman on it. That statue's gonna be changed to Darkwing Duck, and I would make this the ugliest fucking ship.
Let us
now
not
you can do
dawdle.
clickies.
Click, click. I'm trained by playing, I was playing Baldur's Gate earlier. By the way, have you gotten to the circus yet in that?
Yeah.
So you've seen what Mike and I are determined to be your favorite character.
Most definitely.
I love her
Always
so
keep your eye on the
much.
prize.
Some objects in the game can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some icons allow you to study objects. Others will transfer the character to neighboring locations. I'm going to accidentally transfer myself everywhere.
So you skip over this shorthand, hold tab, you'll see icons. You click on them, they give you more info or they let you do stuff. You can scroll wheel out to see more shit too.
Yeah, I was doing that during the talk thing. I was figuring it out. I will say that, oh my god, you can use keyboard to move around.
Oh, yeah.
I really wish, and I'm not being mean to Baldur's Gate, but god, I wish that was a little bit easier in Baldur's Gate, because it can get a little finicky.
To the left here, well,
Are they
now
playing chess?
Up. Regicide, but yes, it's 40k chess. To your left up there, this is this computer. I love this, because if you fucking touch the computer, they tell you to fuck off and it breaks.
Keep
This
your
one?
wits
Just
about you.
perfectly 40k. Yeah.
Touch the computer. Sacred
The sacred mechanism has been interfered with. Without due reverence, the duration of the data processing cycle has tripled.
Did I do good or bad?
Fuck you, toaster fucker. You put the data up on that screen up there. Incomprehensible information is displayed on a large screen above the cogitators. Oh, it disappeared.
That was quick.
You can make out references to unfamiliar systems and worlds among the numbers and logisticar symbols. Basically, you touched a button, fucked shit up, and you don't even know what it says. And that's great. The people interfering in the operation of the sacred mechanisms disturbs...
Is there a way to make it so it doesn't just vanish right away?
Right? In the name of the Omnissiah, refrain from further profane acts. I was going to say transgression.
I will buy you all toasters if you speak normal. Oh, when I was doing a 40k adult game, I made that joke and a bunch of people got really mad at me.
I always have a backup plan.
Mechanicus people don't like the toaster joke, I found out. Actually,
listen here, no folk. My Operation Paperclip voices are something I've worked on. So...
No. Game, maybe.
As the song from Tom Layer said, what was it? Once the rocket goes up, who cares where it comes down? That's not my department, says Werner von Braun.
Okay. I was trying to see if there was a way to slow down the text for talking, but I'm surprised they don't actually have one. Oh, if you read slow, you're all fucked.
Where's the leave shit on screen option?
Yeah, that would be really nice. So far, that's the only complaint I have. This fucking game looks really pretty. Holy shit.
Yeah, they put a lot of fucking stuff into everything. You can really tell, like, they kind of hand sculpted every room for all the dumb shit here.
Can I touch it? Alter with a copy of... Jesus, that's a lot of codexes.
That's not even the most recent one. That's the only one they have on board.
We won't tell them that there's another one. So you are going to be joining me in the game today.
Which one?
You're going to be joining me in this game today.
And I'm going to be joining
One
you
of
in this
the
game?
fun
Yes, you're not going to leave my ass to die.
Perhaps you would like
Look at the Lehman Rust! Look at it! Look at it, gorgeous and dumb barrel!
I'm sorry, the tank there.
I know why you like tanks. You can't put this tank anywhere.
What's happening?
Damn it! I'm not cleaning this up. Oh wait, I'm not a janitor anymore.
The servitors have gone berserk!
Well, those are the janitors.
Those are some shitty janitors. You guys are really bad at your job. Okay, no, never mind. They're actually good at their job.
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter!
I like the added, like, grumble of something in the background. Okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
The janitors weren't paid anything at all, no folk. They were lobotomized. That's how things work.
Oh, so it's how it's gonna be in a couple of years.
Stabbity!
He was 2 days from retirement. He wasn't, though. He was new.
Yeah, fuck them both.
All battles in the air. Okay, so, okay, I see. It's turn-based. That's why people kept suggesting this one. I know what turn-based means. Well, this is, okay, so yeah. Well, I've been playing Baldur's Gate, so I'll be fine.
Shorthand, left side of your portrait is movement points, right hand is action points, skills and abilities on the right, gunshots on the left.
On it.
Yeah, you screamed at him. Also, now you're in serious danger.
I shouldn't have gotten that close.
Well, you're a mage, and that thing punches holes through deck plating, so... Hey, we'll find out. I mean, you saw how he did 38 damage, and you now have 22 health?
Oh, fuck it. You'll be joining me at some point today on this.
Let's see how this... Let's see how this ends up.
You know exactly how this is going to end up. My ass is going to be owned. How do I end the thing?
Spacebar or far right, there's a little skull you can press.
Wow, good job, asshole. You're not getting raised. Neither are you. Oh God, I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. Tutorial Land saved your ass. He's adding crit modifiers to the robot in case you thought he was worthless. He is, but that is what he's doing. So basically, if you're in the red zone there and you try to move away from him, you will get stabbied.
Okay, so it is almost exactly like Baldur's Gate, where they do the back.
Who?
Don't leave the stabbies.
Not me.
Oh, I'm fucked.
It did hurt you a little bit.
I'll make it happen.
I can't go anywhere.
Hopefully this guy is able to shoot. Go ahead, hit that space bar. Let it happen.
You are getting fired. Never mind, you are not getting fired.
He is angrier at the laser lights. I do like fucking Conrad here just pointing at things.
You never stood a chance.
Did you see that guy get murdered?
Heal me, asshole.
Suspiciously
on a
poor
day like
timing
this.
for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
They're fighting you on what's a better tank. Heal me, you jackasses.
It's not fair, okay? So, spread out. No one's allowed to enter the premises on the station. Anyway,
I'm afraid I must remain here.
Bullshit.
For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Yeah, sure, fuck it, why not?
So, real quick, Thomas the Peasant, first off, fuck yourself, because the Leman Russ is the workhorse of the Imperium, and I don't give a shit what you say. And yes, of course the Shadow Sword is better. It's meant to hunt Titans, you fucking goon. It's one of the goddamn heavy tanks. Anyway, back into the game.
Rise to the top.
It's like saying a
get
Bane
left
Blade
in
is
the
better
dust.
because it's 8 times the size of a Leman Russ. No shit!
He's a nerd, that's why I love him.
That's fine. Leman
You know
Russ,
he wasn't like this before. I turned him into this.
That's true. Anime Club did it to me.
Yeah.
Remember, you can hold tab and see all the things.
Exhibit unfinished, another symbol of the House of Un. Okay. I want to ride in the tank, though. Can I ride in the tank?
Right? Not yet.
It is a cool tank.
And of course, a tarantula turret for those of us who love Dawn of War, sitting right next to it.
And here's on her rock collection.
I'm literally in a tank right now.
Oh yeah, this is just
not getting out of the tank. You're not my
if you
dad.
want to progress the story, this is mostly just lore indication stuff. A black shard resembling obsidian. If you look closely, you can discern a strange, barely perceptible glow inside the artifact.
Is there money to be made?
Wow, my character knows exactly what to do.
I can do that for money.
Sparkling particles. Stone of on the pedestal is no doubt solid, but its surface shimmers. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look like there's actually. I like the detailing. Sea coral. This is just from like the emperor the lady's like vacations.
Yeah, she's collecting shiny rocks.
I mean, she's a woman, that makes sense. It's not gonna let me press the buttons anymore. I wonder if it's like freezing cold in these ships or not.
God, it's either freezing cold or like the most uncomfortably warm.
Because everyone's wearing like long sleeves and shit, it must be freezing. God, look at the detail work. I don't know where the hell I'm going, I'm just exploring now. She can fucking wait. Oh good, another one! Do I need to shoot it? Nah. Where do I actually need to go? I guess I'm going up to the front deck. A rogue trader collecting artifacts is as surprising as a Death Corp guardsman being executed, excited about sacrifice. What?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Are rogue traders just a bunch of, Wait, which ones are the magpies, basically? The ones that steal everything?
Like an
You're thinking Blood Angels. Or not Blood Angels.
I always keep my options open.
Blood Ravens.
I'll lower the voicing a little bit.
So what he's saying is, rogue trader, you're basically money man, the money person with money, and having a bunch of artifacts and like trophies and other bullshit is the most unsurprising thing in the world because that's all you can do with your money is buy shit and break shit. And the Death Corps is, well, the Death Corps are a special breed of soldiers who, well, you gotta love them.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah, that's your girl with the fucking pompadour up there with the double-sided...
Does she get no she doesn't have a voice actress?
Well, this is Eldethrad, the fucking dude right next to you, to your left. That's who's talking.
Okay, you can be him, I'll be the other one.
Lady Leodora, says the man dressed in a peculiar garb, his voice tight with tension. His face, half of which is covered by sin skin, is twisted in a grimace of displeasure and disbelief. Assimilation into the trade structure would be a political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
The tall, gray-haired woman pins him with her gaze, her cybernetic eye flashing crimson, then suggests an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation, no worse than my Sensual could have done. Sensual could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Aeon 6 whatever the fuck your name is?
Edelthrad. Whatever your fucking name is, you goon.
While you are considering your answer, goon, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Theodora nods in her direction. Approach.
Like, he just called him Goon now. What is this? Goon turns to you and regards you with indignation.
Is someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion?
You slap the shit out of him.
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it is worth it. Theodora tilts her head, her lips stretched into a cold smile. This is Sachi, the second candidate for the title of my successor. The rogue trader regards you with a look that is imperious, predatory, and impressive. Step forward, Sachi. Smack this little shit. I wish that was a choice.
You want me to handle this one?
I can do it.
Go for it.
Consider this hypothetical situation. Fuck, I can read. Aeon 6, a new world on the fringes of the Coronis expands. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretic underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of oh, we're Spanish now? Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with the poisoned treasure? You let me see. Athena succeed. We'll go with that. The spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify that that is indeed the case, and if the population of Ion 6 engages in xeno-worship. Theodore arches an eyebrow, reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor. I'll wait for him to come back. I see Arch's catchphrase, you goon. Yeah, it is one of his.
Always. You fucking goon! I love calling people a goon. Did you read this part?
Nope, this is all you.
Edelthrad scoffs. The goon scoffs! Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you, Sachi, are simply unaware of their existence. What a prick.
I will smack the shit out of you. I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you. Oh, yes! Yes, I'm going with this.
You could have, by the way, I don't know if you looked at the other ones, you could have just outright said, like, if you talk to me like that again, I'm gonna rip your nuts off. The color drains from Edelthrad's face, which distorts his features further. Insolent, ignorant upstart, how dare you?
Goon. Theodora's tone renders him silent. I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview. Bitch.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time. Edelthrad bows ceremoniously and takes his leave without sparing you another look. Just shoulder checks you, bitch.
Just turn around, psychically smack him. Theodora's gaze follows him as he leaves, then she turns to you. So, Sachi, why are you here?
What's the discipline for psychic nut tap?
The question is what I wish to have answered. I don't know just yet. I hope you will clarify that one. You are direct, I approve, but you will have to wait. There is something I want you to understand first. My name is Theodora von Fuck That Long Ass Shit. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium and carry humanity's light, where powers wicked and heretic reign and bow death and ruin to us all. Shit means you can do what you want. Got it. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you, Sachi, are one of those with the von Valacanus blood in their veins and a right to claim to this inheritance when the hour comes. Huh?
Basically, I have a ton of money, I do a lot of shit, and you're now possibly one of the von Valencius dickwads because you're distantly related and you might inherit because I don't have any babies.
Does that mean there are other heirs? Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. That bitch may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibility that may potentially fall upon him. He is going to be Starscream, isn't he? However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate.
Indeed.
So you're Megatron, and he's gonna get the shit slapped out of him the first chance I get.
His name is Edelthrad von Valencius now.
Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of the warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your ability and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Theodora sighs and looks away pensively for a brief moment. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Conrad Voigtver.
Voigtbeer.
Fucking
He
hell.
introduced himself.
Yeah, and I have the memory of a goldfish right now. Served for many. Wait, was that the bitch's name? Wasn't that the spy's name?
Yeah, Conrad was the spy who was staring at the robots as they punched everybody.
Every time I see his first name, I want to say cunt.
I'm gonna be honest with you. By the end of the tutorial, you'll likely keep saying that.
Served me for many years before he made his mistake. What was the mistake?
Do you really want to know?
If you are satisfied with the goon, then what sense is there to have having this conversation? Why are you wasting your time on me? Oh, you don't actually get to ask what the fuck he did, do you?
I mean, you can ask if he's related to her.
Because that's what she just said, that he was an heir before he fucked up.
Yeah, but I want to know how he fucked up. Oh, there we go. His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name Von That, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. That performance in his current role is satisfactory, or it used to be at least.
Look at all this foreshadowing.
Oh yeah, he's totally not going to end up turning on us. Theodora shakes her head. Impatience. I am rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstances, and more eager to show initiative. Even if I do choose Adelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here in the Coronis Expanse. It says in your profile that you bear the brand of sorcery, albeit sanctioned sorcery, that is permitted in the service of the Imperium. I am accustomed to the presence of psychers at my side. More than that, I value their unique abilities highly. Perhaps that is why I am so intrigued by Etherald's candidacy. A rogue trader psyker could achieve great things indeed. However, psykers are fragile creatures, and as such, I would rather have a replacement standing ready in the event that something has happened to him. So, kick him in the nuts psychically, got it. Moreover, Theodora inclines her head slightly, your remarkable mental abilities were noted in your profile. If you can find a way to exhibit them in the service of Van Valek's that, well, that'll be so much better. Go bring the guy back. I can show it to you in about 2 seconds.
Psychic nut tap.
A vox affixed to Theodora's attire suddenly comes to life, but all you can hear is an unintelligible noise. Theodora winces, shuts off the transmission, and gives you an imperious nod. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out. Okay, that is translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Wouldn't a psyker go nuts in the warp?
So, yes and no. Real quick shorthand, navigators are people who are mutants. They're acceptable mutants, because most of them get murdered. The only reason they're acceptable is because these mutants are able to see in the warp and guide the ships to where they need to be. They use the Astronomicon, basically, the Emperor's life support chair gives off light. And they guide themselves in the warp by looking at that light. And Navigator's the only thing that can see during that time.
I like that my icon has a notebook because she's just writing all the fucking shit she's hearing from Theodora. Because that works perfectly. It's like, let me take a note here, take a note here, hit him in the nuts at least 5 times. Got it. Okay. God, I hope that actually is going to be a thing.
Monsters, demons, sack tap. Got it. Okay.
Oh, I could ask all these questions, but I just don't give a fuck.
You could just keep moving. No worries. She's going to a place
We're gonna go do some, you know, heretical shit. In that case, I shall head to Theodora's Vox Awakens once more. This time you pick up shouting. The Lord Captain freezes, listening to the Vox cast, and then nods and draws her weapon. Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. If the need arises, protect the new blood. She glances at you. It is possible that the chance to prove you're worthy may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated. I want to go back to being a janitor.
I want to go back to Space McDonald's.
Like blood magically appeared in the background
I'll make
there.
an example out of you.
I'll bleed you dry.
Okay. So after we're done with the tutorial here, are you gonna jump in? You're not leaving me to myself on this game. You're playing with me. Oh, finally, someone useful.
Yeah, Abelard is a fucking champion.
Damn. You cooked those fuckers.
Oh, sis, the missus says hello.
Tell her I said hi. Give her a hug later. Bitch! I just healed, damn it. Wait, what was that? Oh, Kiwi, you're awake. Give me a second, sweetie. Hold on.
Just send me a message. If you want me to write a thing, I'll write a thing for you. Also, sis, you want to get behind cover. You want to move behind the thing with the other lady. Yeah. You want to get there because you're a squishy mage person and you will get shot.
On it.
Your end was inevitable.
Oh, God. Way to pop that dude's brain.
Do I have a gun?
I'm likely on the offline list. I'm rarely on online, even though I'm here. Just look for the French one with too many apostrophes, and you'll figure it out.
I thought you didn't want to help them.
I'll make it happen.
I'll help them. I'll help anybody. I'll write anything. I don't give a shit.
I mean, now you're gonna get a following.
I mean, like, I can interact with people individually. I can't do, like, on stage, like you. You can ask them how awkward that whole situation was without you.
You just have to get used to it.
I took care of this one. Reduced to dust.
Alright,
Die!
if I go quiet again, it's because I ran to go feed the pets.
No folk. Yes, that's me.
Compromise my principles.
Oh, I have to get out of.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I'll see to it personally.
Look at Abelard just being a fucking champion over there.
One fewer target.
Seriously, he's like one of the best characters.
Thank you, Zero.
He mostly whined about you abandoning him. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that's correct.
Theodora waves her hand in a commanding gesture. Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single Horsian survive. Did she just call him horse?
Right, yeah, a horson. Don't let a single horson survive. I just like Morty running away. Right, Theodora.
The rogue trader turns her eyes to you. Didn't bat an eye when the scum burst onto the deck. Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of the warp travel. She looks at the Vox in her hand. All you can see is her lifeless static.
So
What is
Vox,
that?
real quick. Vox is just a radio.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. It's literally just a radio. And yeah, the Abelard.
From what we have seen, Sachi, I can speculate that we are dealing with some variety of madness induced by warp travel. The Seneschal is astonishingly calm for someone who has just survived a sudden attack. Such episodes are not uncommon among Voidsmen who have found themselves outside the boundaries of real space, though such episodes seldom spill onto other decks. I love this big ol' autist. He's so great.
Theodora clicks her Vox a few times. The casters are not working or have been sabotaged. Either the warp is toying with us, or someone went to great lengths to cut the ship's communication. I will need a direct channel to the Engineer Prime. This is why we need to make sure they have toasters. Before I can get a sense of what we are up against. Whatever it may be, keep your weapons at the ready. I imagine it will be some time before we no longer need them.
Gasp. Who could have betrayed us? Also, no folk, fucking post it. Give me a soda wiki any day. Like, are you legitimately saying, like soda, like the drink? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. My friend's bitching about Silent Hill Ascension because he's finally seeing it. Did you ever see what we fucking did to fit? So, those who were here live remember this. The chat in that thing fucked with them so bad, with the devs so bad, they turned it off after the first day. Because it was nothing but shitting on those devs. And then, like, people were pissing them off even further by going out and publicly saying it was written by AI. Because the story is so fucking bad.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, no, it barely worked. It wasn't Silent Hill at all. And it does feel like it was written, but I love the fact people paid $20 for like special emotes and shit, and you couldn't even use them because the chats got turned off. Because all the chats were just shitting on the developers and advertising people's Twitches.
Jesus. That's the thing I worry about, like, trying to write my own stuff and, like, make a game is, like, I'm so up my own ass about some of these things that I worry, like, that every single thing is gonna end up just like that, and it terrifies me that I won't be able to see it.
Well, here's the problem. You're not taking a franchise, and just before your first episode saying you don't give a fuck about the franchise, and you're finally making it diverse.
Yeah, fair.
If you ever saw everyone in the chat that was there that night, the first night, will tell you this. The live stream they did, like the live thing they did before the first episode, made that entire chat room on their server pissed because it was basically just shitting on Silent Hill. How they're better writers, how Silent Hill's never been diverse before, which is bullshit. How it's never had a strong female character, which is very much bullshit. And all this other stuff, and I don't think you're possibly able to do any of that. I would literally beat the crap out of you. I would show up at your house and smack you. You know that.
Yeah, I mean, fair. Also, what diversity are we talking? Like, Japanese diversity? Like, are they surprised that if there's somebody who's slightly off color in a Japanese game, it's diversity, because they don't like anybody.
Well, the Silent Hill games they're not Japanese. The characters are supposed to be American.
Really?
They're white. Yeah, they're white. You have a guy, one of the main characters is named James Sunderland. That's the most whitest motherfucker you'll ever find.
It's a Japanese game about honkies.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Like, they're like, we have the first black character, when that's not true at all. Like, there was a bunch of different shit that they were saying that were pissing people off. And just, they didn't know the lore of, they said it, they didn't bother learning, because there's a huge amount of lore to Silent Hill. Believe it or not, out of 4 games, they've written, like, the actual creators wrote a whole huge amount of lore. And it was nothing but...
Oh, yeah. Audie Murphy was fucking nuts. There's a reason why.
Alright, I'm back, you're free.
Board. Hello, sis.
Are you having more fun?
I'm still scared.
Why are you scared of them? They don't bite, they give money.
I managed to gross out a bunch of people, which was fun.
Did you do? do?
I didn't do anything.
I don't believe you. Chat, what did he do? I'll put my knee socks on.
I didn't do it. A guy at Circle K did it. Thank you.
What the fuck? If you haven't seen it, look up Silent Hill Ascension and enjoy it.
I absolutely will. You know what I love? I love watching shitty shows and shitty movies.
Oh, we can watch it. Do you want to
them.
join me on a riff of it? Because it's painful to watch alone.
I would love to on one of these days. Do you mind if because that's what the missus and I do.
I was going to say, the missus can absolutely join in with this horrific thing.
What the fuck was it? There was this Netflix original or like a straight-to-DVD movie that was like a dude had to break into a space prison to save the president's daughter. And at a certain point, I can't remember the fucking name, but he had to stab her through the eyeball to inject her brain with something that would have cured her from, like, space bends.
You can't see the look I'm giving you, but I think you know the look I'm giving you.
Oh yeah, Charizard. She definitely knows. She's the one who told me about it.
Everyone's been sending it to me.
Yeah. 'Tis a sad passing. But yes, I do know the look that you're giving. So.
It's no. You two are joining me for Silent Hill Ascension. Mike wouldn't do it. I know the only thing you know about Silent Hill is that one game.
Fucking dolls, man.
I wanted to do that for Halloween, but the game just wouldn't work.
I have a quick question for you. What the fuck is it? I don't do Twitch because, as I said, crowds creep me the fuck out. What the fuck is a cult totem? What is that? What is that?
Oh, it's for Cult of Lamb. They give points and it makes a new cult member. It's a roguelike. You'd actually like it. It's cute. It's cute and horrific.
Roguelikes are some of my very favorite games, so very possibly.
I will have to show it to you. Theodora breaks eye contact with you. Morta's gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to, don't you break those bowls! Puppy. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the arch-militant requires aid, and be quick about it. He's fucking useless. I get to take the big guy with me?
Not till later.
Damn.
Abelard.
So when do you get to jump in?
So you would have to save the game back out and start up a co-op session.
Let's do that.
Oh wait, there was this. Yes, definitely save, but there was a co-op mode on the fucking thing, but it might project the code to everybody.
Okay, I can fix that. Hold on. Now they can't see shit.
Okay, let me get it booted up and we'll do the thing.
I'll send it to you.
Apu, man, you remember that space prison? You remember that fucking movie? What was it? Was it Snow? What was the name of the movie?
You know what's a surprisingly good movie?
What's up?
Have you seen the new Adam Sandler animation, Leo?
I have not. I'll be honest, I am so far removed from social media that 90% of the time something comes out and it's like an actual surprise.
Mike and I found it on a streaming platform, and it's actually good. Like, there's so many jokes for adults that kids aren't gonna get, but it's funny.
You said
and I actually like the message it gives to kids, that sometimes just listening helps. Yeah, I actually liked it. I was surprised I liked it. It beat Wish? Are you serious? Good. The movie you're looking for is called Lockout. I have to look this up. Fuck! No, Kiwi. Sorry if you guys hear Kiwi. Let me know when you're in.
Trying to. Can you hit the copy and send it to me on Steam? I don't know why it's not fucking
I sent
working.
it to you on Discord.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm retarded. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. You are my brother.
It keeps giving me a failed.
Hold on.
Is it? It can't be because we're both using the same account. I imagine that's not it. That isn't a code. I wonder if I can invite you.
Does it say which server you're on?
Oh, hold on. I might have had to do this. Now try it. It says I'm in US. Kiwi, stop.
Yeah, it keeps giving me a kickoff error.
Let's see. How to do this. And I can't invite you. There's got to be a way to do this. Is there let me try restarting it and see. Let me try making another lobby. I know you guys can't see anything on the screen right now. That is on purpose. It's okay, we can't see anything on the screen right now.
Oh, the protagonist's name was Snow. That's what the fuck it was. Yeah!
Alright,
that
try
was
this
such
code.
a fucking shit show. We watched that, like, in full. Or no, we didn't even watch it in full. We got, like, 60% of the way through the movie and ended up turning it off.
Alright, you should be able to join now.
Okie dokie. Un momento, por favor.
Servers are like, why the fuck are there two people with the same name trying to join? Holy shit. Oh, that's why he's freaking out. I heard apparently the Wish, like, they released what the movie was supposed to be originally, and that's apparently a lot better than what we got, because Disney is absolutely void of actual original ideas at this point.
Yeah.
And
also,
my other sock just got stolen.
It does look like it's under the same account.
So that
That's
means...
exactly what it is.
Yeah, we'd have to get you the game.
No worries, I shall coach you on.
Alrighty. That sucks, I wanted to play with you.
I'll get it eventually, don't worry.
Well, if it helps, it apparently has broken shit.
Oh, fuck! Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the game, because I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, no, we're back.
On your character icon at the top. Yeah, there you go.
I love that while we were doing that, the character was just walking into a wall.
Yes, this wall looks very sturdy.
Theodora's like, I picked the wrong one, shit.
Oh, fuck, she's been lobotomized. It's a servitor. I fucked up. Can't go back on it now.
Is that on an elevator?
Head to the, now the southeast. Or southwest, to your right. Yeah, go that way.
I always have a backup plan.
Keep going.
Okay, that's not a door. Look, it's hard to tell what's a door and what's not at this point in this game.
That was the door, it's just not the door you need to go to. Now go that way. Yeah, up the stairs.
Keep your wits about you.
Like I just got shot. Dude, are you okay?
You guys are doing a fine
Is there
job.
money to be made?
Wow, you just dropped right through that barrel.
It's a Melta. That Melta gun does exactly that.
Oh, okay.
It's meant to fucking break open tanks and shit. Conrad Voigt here lets out a sigh of relief upon seeing you.
Thank Providence you're alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Conrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it. your watch.
I kind of figured that.
Conrad pointedly looks away from the Archmilitant to you. Mort, pull yourself together. The Archmilitant looks back at you. What? Did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? Well, we are all done here. I'll report right away. Mort pulls his Vox from his belt and hurriedly reports the situation. Look at that fucking hair. You could see her by a mile.
She's an easy target. Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report! Bitch.
I don't want to do his voice like Edelthrad, so...
It's really hard not to, isn't it?
Because he's such a shitheel.
Go for it. They're both useless. They can both be Starscreams.
Oh god. I have not yet received... Well, to be fair, Edelthrad doesn't even have a portrait. You can guess how long he lasts.
It just makes me think of the Transformers animated where Starscream becomes immortal and he just keeps dying over and over again trying to kill Megatron in the dumbest ways for an entire episode.
Yeah.
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they've ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I'm receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only Vox casts from the lower bays are the one-way heretical gibberish.
Voidveer pauses.
That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny?
Who can out Starscream who? Well, it's one dude doing Starscream, so... Mutiny by who would attempt to mutiny here in the warp? Lunatics, fools, heretics. This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warped-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such are the risks. They are inescapable. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure, and I have the means to do both things at once. Her expression changes as her eyes flash ominously. What the... Are you a psyker too? Yay! Theodore looks at Vigtriv? Fuck your words. Goon, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and to others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
It just looks at you really slowly.
Hey, lady, I just want to go back to Spacedonalds.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Out of 4,000. Blast it, the Master of Whispers. Blast it, Master of Whispers. Fine, Goon, immediately. Sin shall locate Tilas and the Sisters of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant with me, I must go to my study, and it appears that we might encounter heretics along the way. Sachi, Theodora glances at you thoughtfully.
If I may, Lord Captain. Voidveer's voice is soft and cautious. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad the Goon back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed arch-militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad the Goon's magic powers.
Bye for the rest of that.
Everybody else like, we're done here. This doesn't include us.
Then it's settled. Sachi, find the Goon and bring him here. In whatever state you find him, this elevator, she points to the massive doors, leads to the restricted compartments Such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? I hear and obey. Theodora waves a hand impatiently. Then move out. More to come.
Oh!
Did I get a bad one?
No, it's just really funny.
Am I going to her bed chambers later for fun?
Yeah, actually. That's directly correct. Voidveer gives you a nod. Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have the proper gear.
I have a proposition since I am a more important person here. You can go to the front. Yes. Oh. No, I feel like 3 would be a bad idea.
Listen, I know, just don't fuck up because she's already pointed out that you're a piece of shit.
I picked the middle one.
He smiles faintly. Certainly, Lady Theodora would be devastated if she were to lose one of her precious heirs, but that is no longer relevant.
With a pop and a sharp crackle, something hits you in the abdomen. You are consumed by an unbearable, gut-wrenching pain.
You dick!
He
no matter
fucking
what,
shivved you.
Is it no matter what he does that?
Yeah, Voidveer is he's the person who orchestrated.
I kind of figured that, but dick. Just as I'm going down, dick. Yes, I'm sorry, everyone can hear Kiwi. Jolly Ranchers has their own brand of soda, really? Kiwi's just being a loud fucker today. He can't go outside because it's raining. It's raining to the point the fucking front is flooded. Oh, Miko just showed him who's boss. I don't drink soda as it is.
Careful. Be gentle with our guest. She has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber, and for that, I need her breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
You two-faced scum.
I'm not far off with that voice.
Yeah.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself.
I'm a psyker. Try it, bitch. Everyone's head goes boom.
We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber.
You can do it!
Most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel. An ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
So what I'm hearing is we psych this bitch.
Do it, do it, do it.
You're focused, then you feel the touch of something sharp. Oh!
Voidveer has somehow sensed a shift in the warp and delivered a preemptive strike. He's also a psyker.
Well, shit.
The blade flashes in the dim light. The drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment you feel nauseous, your head is spinning. And then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate. Go to the gate.
I ain't your puppet.
To the gate. The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you step toward the gates looming in the center of the chamber.
Guys, don't fight in my room. Don't fight in my room!
In the gateway arch, hey, that's me! You see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front of the panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up 2 ember-like irises. So this is a literal person who's been lobotomized and plugged into a console for the rest of his existence, by the way.
I got a fail and I had a 95% chance.
Yeah, you fucked. You fucked up good. You look over. You had a 90 or below, and you rolled a 95, which is hilarious. You look over the gate cogitator. There's little chance that you will be able to discern anything about its design. Like any other sacred machine in the Imperium, this relic is the specialty of the machine cult of the Adeptus Mechanicus. This was made by toaster fuckers. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward, closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp, metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vidscreen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. We're in the Matrix! A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Votfir wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. I'm going to be honest with you, there's nothing you can do but put your hand in its mouth.
Okay.
The sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screens of the cogitators flicker. Several long minutes pass. The sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this had ever happened.
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is it the sentinel, the cogitator? It is a figment of your weary mind. Whichever it is, you clearly hear every word.
Yes.
Yeah, I fucking need help. A pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
This is when you know you fucked up.
You have fucked up now.
Oh, yes you have.
Well, there is still another way.
I'm gonna kill him. Once I finish going in here.
See that big old paper in the background?
Holy shit, that thing is huge.
Yeah.
Was he just expecting to walk out with that? Is he actually retarded?
That's the warrant.
What? Did he think he was just gonna pick this up and walk? How the fuck did he think he was getting this out of here? Does it shrink?
Let it be known that by my will and the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be... Oh, okay. We gotta do it fast. Shorthand, this is the message that says, fuck you, I can do what I want.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Are you the warrant?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
It turns out it's actually in a giant fax machine. That's how he was gonna send it. No,
I believe it. Let's be real.
Did he already repeat the rest of this, or is this a new line?
Nope, new line. He just didn't say it for some reason.
In place of the mechanical screeching, the servo skull vox projects the voice of Theodora von Valencius, distorted and ridden with static, yet still recognizable beyond a doubt.
Okay, so this is me. Voxmaster, restore communications with the Navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces to the upper deck at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and hit.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Give me a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
The servo skull goes silent, its relays clicking. Seconds after seconds pass, and you realize the servo skull will not answer you. You bitch.
Fine, let's go.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Basically shut the door on the way out, bitch.
I just want to know how the fuck he wanted to get this out. I am really curious about that.
It's a giant fax machine, duh.
I mean, is the faxed version going to have the same kind of power as the original, or how does this work?
Always keep your eye.
That's a good question. So basically, God of Anarchy, Voitvir is the guy who introduces you to the game, is also the bad guy. He'd screenshot it like an NFT.
What?
The Warrant of Trade's just an NFT.
How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Is that what you got if you got the special edition of this? You got a one of a kind, quote unquote NFT? Are you with the trader?
Mistress, with all due respect, what nonsense are you saying? Kunrad, a traitor?
Yeah, he admitted that he did this.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Mistress. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Angry little doggo.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a medication. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
I hope to God no one wanted to hear that because there's an angry dachshund in the room.
Yeah, I hear that.
He goes mad at Jack. So she's being brushed down and she's she's angry at Jack for existing.
Bit me twice. In the living room.
You know what's really funny about the Bork thing, no folk, is every time I see Abelard's name, I think of the pug from Archer, from like one of the first episodes of the Archer TV show. Because he had a pug in his house that he yelled at his fucking butler about. It's like, who is that? That is Abelard, sir.
Okay, treating injuries.
Yeah. So, blah, blah, blah. Click on Abelard.
Your seneschal is always
Now,
there for
over on the far left, click the medical bag and poke you with it.
Let me help.
I won't forget this.
He unfucked your stab wounds.
I didn't even... Okay, thank you.
Double click the icons at the top.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I
There
don't
you
make
go.
mistakes.
Now you've got both of them.
I make
when they're highlighted like that, that means you're moving everybody.
We gotta find a way to get you in the game.
Here's the thing that fucking annoys me, right, about this. Yeah, there's nothing else in this room. I
just wanted to look around.
Thing.
Yeah, how do you not put secrets around here, damn it?
Right? The most annoying thing I've found so far is I have no idea how to change the party composition, and sometimes they just get hemmed up on each other, and it's so fucking dumb.
I always keep my options open.
You mean like that?
Hold tab. Oh, you forgot to close the door for the warrant, did you?
Did I? It looks close.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh, yeah, you did. You should be able to leave now. Yeah, that's inside. We can't get to that.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh, you need to equip your new weapon. Okay.
Oh.
It would help if we were paying attention.
Like we ever pay attention. Somebody send Arch this game.
Improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
Thanks for finally
the lower
giving me
decks
the
are
Psycho
teeming with
gun.
heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our
Now
problems.
you're a magic
The
man
ship's
with a
enforcers
gun.
are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
So everyone's
But
fucked.
that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
If that's all fascinating, let's get going.
Come.
Rather forceful on a first date, Jesus. A wave of static suddenly erupts from the servo skull. You can make out Theodora's words through the noise.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor. Fight for the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home. And with all your might, destroy those who have dipped.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
I've got a beagle puppy hiding behind me because he's afraid of a fucking dachshund.
Your demise is already calculated.
I will take you down.
You're all gonna get fucked, let's be real.
Oh yeah, Abelard has one of the best abilities in the game. If there's like a row of three...
Did he just shoot his friend?
Yeah, you can fuck up and shoot your friends if you do like full auto shots. So with your chick, hold on, before you do that, you can do that, or you can use gun. See oh, you unequipped your gun. Press that again on that, there you go.
It's as good as
And
done.
you see the percentage above him, just like in fucking XCOM.
Oh my god, look at the blood. Oh my god, his arm went flying.
Oh yeah, some of these are fucking properly bloody.
Your character is just missed. What are you fucking talking about? He's dead. I love it's like all ready to go. You missed! Oh, you didn't. Shit. You were supposed to miss that shot.
So Abelard has basically a couple different attacks that he can do. You just skip over this. I'll show you what's going on. So first off, his 2 on the left there, the number 2 one hits in 3 squares. So if you put Abelard in between those 2 goons, like just off to the right.
Right here?
Yeah, like right there. If you fucking put him right there and use that number 2, he can hit both of them. Aim the 2 right in between them.
Reduced to dust.
Oh, you bitch.
And now you have 1 extra attack. The one right next to that.
My duty.
Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, you can still do it. The one that looks like the dude running. Yeah. Click that. And click on one of the other people.
Victory is imminent.
He looks so silly. Oh, you bitch.
Oh. But he's got a ton of different stuff.
We have to get you this game now, just on your Steam or something, or your dog, so that you can play with me. These games are more fun with other players.
Oh yeah, totally. You see how those 3 guys are standing in front of you now? Abelard's gonna fuck these kids' days up. That dude shot his friend in the back.
Another enemy down.
I get to stay back here and be cute.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now do his number once these guys are done being fucking dweebs.
Wow, you were absolute. Wow, that's actually impressive.
I think we should hire this guy. He must be on our team.
He really seems like it.
Who, if not me?
And popped his skull.
He got a raise. Isn't that how they do it in XCOM? No, in Warhammer. Isn't that how we give raises?
Essentially. No fault. I will absolutely read that. I cannot tell you how much time I devoted to the Lexiconum for 40k, to the SCP wiki, and finally to the BattleTech Sarna.
You fucking nerd.
Oh yeah.
This is why I have you around, because can we loot people? Oh my god, we can!
Yep. You kill what you keep. You could just hit the bottom, collect all.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, did we level up? Yes, we did. Again, if anybody wants to send Arch a Christmas gift, send him this game. He's been aping my copy. Shenry, so basically be Mike. I almost made a mistake and mentioned a character he's creating.
So you just get to choose one of the things on the middle row. If you click, click the one that you just had. Those, like, tech use, logic, awareness, all that shit, that's what you get to pick. So do you want to be a techie wizard? Do you want to have more knowledge of random shit? Do you want to be able to do medicine? Do you want to not get stabbed in the stomach again?
Stabbing is fun.
Logic is really good for your sniper abilities. Tech use is also super good for that.
I'll do tech for now. So I just
hit to summary at the bottom?
Okay. That's easy.
And then hit complete at the bottom.
I just have to get used to this.
Bingo bango.
It looks a little bit more complicated than I'm used to.
Oh yeah, you gotta do Abelard too.
Which one's good for him?
So for him, you don't want to use carouse. You either want to get athletics or Medicae, because he's going to constantly stab himself with medical needles.
I'm going to go with athletics and the next one do.
Oh, it works very differently. You'll see.
Okay.
Rise to the top.
Come on, little servo skull.
Dust.
Wait, we went backwards, didn't we?
Yeah, you got to go out that open door you tried to go out originally. The one that he was like, put on a gun before you walk out, you hussy.
I like that I got my own little servo skull.
The Navigator's Sanctum is
Oh yeah, you
directly
get
on
fucking
the west.
Tia Dolma right here.
I pray to the God Emperor that we are not too late.
Is Slanesh gonna show up?
God, I hope so.
And so she will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Found the stoner.
Yeah, she's a magic man too.
Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
Jack, come here. Kiwi.
Where's his leash?
Oh, right here.
We'll look, I couldn't find it.
This
Idira
is
is a silly
Idira
goose.
Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valencius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
She's having fun. She's really high on warp, isn't she? Why does he have his leash? The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper. It claws, scraping against the walls of your mind as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. Diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you, von Valencius, are a sorcerer too, just like the other one. Lady Theodora must have grown so fond of psychers she wants one to replace her.
Do you blame her?
Never.
You hear a few clicks from the relays on the servo skull, which has followed you all the way here, and Theodora's scrambled words give way to a voice vaguely familiar to her. Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
I thought it was Theodora.
Not so fast, old man.
That's alright.
If we drown in the
was...
warp, Lady
that
Theodora's
was
heirs
it,
won't
man.
be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
She has
Idira,
things
chill.
coming from her head.
Yeah, you have those same things in your noggin. Look at the back of your head.
Ow!
Yeah, you've got like fucking psychic dampeners installed into your skull. That's what they called you sanctified. Because they basically brought you to Earth, put you in the fucking Emperor's presence, and it burned your goddamn soul.
Lovely.
Oh yeah.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
How do you know who I am?
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
Whatever they're gonna tell you, I was about to get that promotion at Spacedonalds. The seer's words bring back a wave of memories of the bitter, humiliating moments of your greatest shame working at Spacedonalds. Something sour rushes to your tongue, and your head is clouded with the sickness sense of your own worthlessness. Welcome to 40K, everybody!
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master cog, and the silence that followed.
Bud. I would just like you to know I have very stupid dogs. So they have decided, while I was streaming, one of the things you were hearing that growling was for, was they have these things called yaks, which are like little cheese things that they chew on. And they have decided, let's stick them all inside of Kiwi's cage, where they can't exactly get them back out. So I had to go climb in and get them, because they're between the walls of Kiwi's cage. I don't know why the fuck they did it either. No one asked me why my dogs are stupid.
What?
Yeah, just
you
a
don't mean
little
the
Todd,
engine prime is...
Kiwi is, at least.
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Hey, those cooks make really good burgers. Fuck you.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
Did you make a new friend, Arch? Are you and No Folk friends now?
Apparently.
I'm very proud of you. You made your first real friend, other than Mike. And Cham. Or are you just friends with Cham to torture him?
Cham and I have a special relationship. I would call it love-hate,
but there is no love.
Not really. He's your bitch. He's your gimp. I've heard the stories of what happens in the main campaign. And you still sent him to the lard dimension. Oh, I'm sorry, butter dimension. I gotta get that right.
I did do that.
That was fun.
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
I just realized she's Haitian.
I fucking said it's Tia Dalma.
It took me wait, is that the actual actress?
No, it's the name of the fucking Jamaican Haitian
I know.
witch
I just
character.
realized it sounds like one of my old teachers.
But yeah, she sounds very... I was like, oh fuck. It's a
I'm trying to think
Haitian,
Haitian, or you're right, it might be Jamaican. I'm not going to finish that sentence because people will get mad at me.
It definitely feels like she's got a patois.
Yes.
Also, hi, Shadow.
Shaolin monk. That is about right. That's on point. So I do like this game, but I will not play this game without Arch because I know what you guys will all do to me. See, I'm not... Once they like somebody being in a game with me, I'm not allowed to play it without them. Otherwise, they get bitchy. You should see what happens when Mike isn't in a game that I played with him. We want Daddy Mike. Where's Daddy Mike? Daddy Mike would like this game.
fun fact, I call him Dungeon Daddy Mike during sessions, and he does his very best to cut every instance of that out.
Go re-listen to the first one the staff one. He kept letting it slip. It's in there constantly. I was talking to him the other day and I mentioned that and he goes, "You watch the Staff of Reality." I'm like, "Yep."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to torture Mike, just call him Dungeon Daddy. I keep threatening him with a t-shirt.
So that guy up on that chair is currently what's keeping your entire existence from getting ass raped by monsters. That guy that they're shooting at.
The game is good.
The Emperor is with us.
We're going to eventually so call him Mike Daddy. Got it. No, Dungeon Daddy.
I'll be honest, I'd play Dungeon Daddies.
Alright guys, you guys want to make a video game called Dungeon Daddies? If anyone makes that, you owe us money.
What was that fucking Game Grumps licensed game?
Oh, that fucking cancer.
Oh, Dream Daddies. Let's fucking make Dream Daddies, but for role players. Where's my Neckbeard Daddy?
You have to voice Neckbeard Daddy.
Oh god, please no. We get Jam to do it.
I've seen your fucking beard. No, it's perfect. Also, what the fuck is that?
First of all,
yes.
my beard is a lot bigger than on my goddamn neck. Thank you very much.
That picture made it look like it was just on your neck. It was a terrible picture. That's why I literally said, "What the fuck is that?" Speaking of that kind of shit, I actually need to send you. There's an archaeologist, a Nordic archaeologist, who is, because of all the Twitch thoughts, they're like going, "I'm an Odinist now," and doing like the face paint and everything. And he actually did a really let me go find it. Hold on, you'll like this. Before I forget, I want to find this. It's good, I promise you. You'll like this guy. Give me a second, everybody. There it is.
A lot of chime-ins with the Dungeon Daddies.
Yeah, no, you might have accidentally started something.
I'd fucking watch it. I would absolutely.
If anyone's a programmer, we can get artists. I can get the artists. We'll do this. This will be a Why did I go all the way over here? God, you just click off this game for a second and everyone goes completely fucking nuts. So is Iridia one of those that stays behind?
Oh no, she comes with you.
No, I mean like she stays background. She's.
Oh yeah, she's a magic man too. Except she's a lightning. Try her lightning on the left. Further left. Way left. There
I know my right. I have brain damage right now.
Hit one of the little dudes.
These guys?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god, yeah. He's just like, what the fuck, man?
This sacrifice will forge our way to victory.
Abelard's gonna go in there and kick the shit out of somebody.
No, that's not.
Calcides, if you learn how to do Ren'Py, I will learn with you and will absolutely get down on this.
Yeah, I'll help write it. I have absolutely no problem. I've never gotten to write this kind of thing, and I would be down for it. I did actually once, and you will never see this ever. I did actually try to make a visual novel once, and I got pretty good into it, but it's never going to see the light of day. Unfortunately, the files do not exist anymore. That computer fucking burned out. But I did. I used some of the original art for the first designs of the characters after the Forgotten Tune and stuff, and I actually was doing one based completely on the detective. I wanted to do a big noir one, and I got pretty good into it. I even kind of made a mock trailer. Just never got to finish it. My computer was shit at that point, so it exploded. And I just never went back to it.
That sucks.
I mean, I do want to make one eventually. No.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's literally what I've been learning to do. Shadow, the only thing you really have to do, like, Unity, although it has a shitty reputation, is free and uses pretty simple, like, I
will give you a warning if you do Unity with visual novels. If anyone knows the issues that I've been having with something unlimited, it can be a nightmare when you update. It's easier to update ongoing visual novel with Ren'Py, from what I've been told.
Yeah.
That's
So,
why
like,
there was going to be originally a Ren'Py version of Something Unlimited, because you see how much I fucking break Something Unlimited.
Yeah.
I didn't mean
Ren'Py
to interrupt you.
That's alright. Ren'Py is fantastic for, like, visual novel stuff. Unity is usually for, like, 2D games, but you can't have a ton of complexity behind it, because it's not
with a Unity game?
really good with stacking. Yeah, like...
I could show you games in Unity you wouldn't believe me were made in Unity.
Well, this thing is, I don't mean, like, beautiful looking. I mean,
no,
like,
there are fucking gorgeous games in Unity.
Have you ever played Caves of Cud?
There was a game I just did recently. I'm trying to think of it. Hold on, I'm going to show you a game that's made in Unity. This is a newer game. This is a little bit more simplistic looking, but when you see it together, it looks really, really nice. But they purposely made it like a 2D like style, but you'll see what I mean. You can actually do... The thing with Unity is you have to know the plugins, from what I understand, to use with it, and really how to stretch it. But it is a good starting engine. Now that, you know, they've told their old CEO to fuck off.
At your beck and call.
Yeah. But yeah, like, so to give you an idea, Caves of Cud was a fantastic Unity RPG, but it for a very long time, because of Unity, suffered from... Holy shit! Did your fucking Psyker get nuked? Your Psyker's dead.
How? Can I bring her back?
That's a good question. We'll find out. But Caves of Cud would suffer from this huge thing where, like, you would drop a grenade or a single bit of smoke.
Oh no, she gets up. She's like, I went for a nap, it's fine.
Right? You drop something down a hole and it would render every single level one at a time for that interruption thing. And it was like the craziest amount of fucking data for no reason, because that's just how it was set.
There was another game that did that, where it literally, like, every time you took a... what game was it? Every time you took a step or something, it re-rendered and reloaded everything to the point it was, like, burning out people's computers. What the fuck game was that? It was a Unity game, but the guy programming it was such a shitbag, he didn't want anyone to help him with it. I can't remember the name of it. If you also don't want to learn Ren'Py, and I'm going to get smacked for this, there are visual novel makers that you can get on Steam that are very good for first-timers, that basically will show you and guide you through it. I think...
Oh, yeah.
Give me a minute and I'll give you a name for one.
But to conclude that, I've been learning Unreal on the side, and it's like C++ and Blueprints, and Blueprints are just C++ visually, and it's fucking great to learn, but fuck, you can get lost in some shit, because you really have to understand that you need to make things the tiniest bit at a time.
It might have been Unary. So if you want to learn how to do a visual novel and you're still not sure about Ren'Py, Tyranno Builder is a good one. That's the one that I kind of used.
Twine is pretty good at that too, for making like choice games.
Again, I would be very happy. Arch and I would be very happy to work on a visual novel with you guys. I also am working on the comic book and other projects, so understand that. But I am always happy to help, as long as I get credit. And it's not based on certain things. The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut. The two ordinary eyes, as well as the third one that sits at the center of the forehead.
Gross.
Well, eventually, and I think I've said this before, I want to become a big enough channel to where if the comic gets more popular, I want to open a studio, and I want to be able to bring like artists and writers together for comics, and also people together to make video games, because I do want to eventually make a video game, but that's a long way away right now. Arch is definitely one of our writers. In fact, eventually we're going to be doing something together for a fan service-y thing for the comic.
Yeah.
That is going to be completely stupid.
Always. Kintenshi, the navigators were ripped straight from Dune. You're absolutely correct. Everything from 40K was ripped from somewhere. The Arbites, the fucking police, are literally just Judge Dredd. The Space Marines were because of the fucking Stormtroopers. Go through the list, and you'll find... And even the Space Marines and their bullshit come from Starship Troopers, like the way their armor is designed and how they work.
Give me a second, I need to check, see if something's still going okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Somebody said one of the streams was down, so I had to check it. Also, I will pop some devs that I know about, seeing if they can help you with some Unity stuff if you want. But you can always go chill in my dev area. They're always useful.
I'll just yell at them. You don't need to
go yell at them,
buddy.
They like it when you yell at them. Yell at them hard. They get off on that.
I don't have the tits to make someone excited at me for yelling at them.
Just tell Zombie you'll do a voice for him and he'll do whatever you want.
Listen here, Daddy.
You know, he'll make you say that. Don't even try it. He'll do that to you.
Oh, God. I believe Master Vespidius still lives.
Abelard flinches at the sight of the stretched skin and dark marks on the face of the creature. The servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance at leaving this place alive. I like how fucking matter-of-fact Abelard is.
Address audio, what is wrong with him? She just goes, which one? The one in the chair or the one you're talking to? Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one. Idira was talking about Albalar, but okay. The navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his abnormal eye. A dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the third eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. You get to be that thing.
Your time is short.
The voice is coming from the Vox grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It is unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Are you alright?
I vibrate, my neck flaps.
Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, then falls back onto the seat, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. Fuck you, I can't say words. A mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered remnant slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming two hideous, screaming mouth-like pits.
All to your knees, mortal, and behold the final dawn.
Iridia shrieks in terror. It came from beyond. His body is not his. Iridia's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen triumphs at the sight of the navigator succumbing to the paroxysms. Paroxysms. I think I got that.
Yeah, you got it.
Of corruptions. I think that's you.
Oh, this is the angry one.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
No.
The navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling, but then his fit stops abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream, mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there is a purplish swelling around the eye.
Run, flee from this place while I still...
Oh. Sorry, give me 1 minute. The background sounds are really loud. People are complaining. Here you go. Sorry about that, guys.
Fuck me, I guess. I was doing a thing.
Sorry. We had to fix that. You go back to your speech. It's okay. We're listening now.
Really? Can I do my thing now?
Yes. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go and start, right? Flee from this place while I have the strength.
The words come out of the Vox as a labored rattle.
I can contain the intrusion. That's what she said, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Who torments you? Well, we try to do silly voices. It's fun to do serious, but it's also fun to kind of get sillied up in it. If you're completely serious with this kind of stuff, for me it gets boring.
Plus, I like silly voices.
I know.
The edge.
Like the wrestler? The navigator starts thrashing. Fuck, I'm sorry.
I'm just picturing a wrestler in the background.
Yep. The navigator starts thrashing about once more, his gill mouths bursting with crazed laughter. Kneel before the ascent of a new champion. When the rite is complete, this shell will burst and thousands of Moors will accept the sacrifice offered to the edge of daybreak by the bringer of twilight, the one marked by the will of the gods.
Which god? There's so many in the warp. Which one are you? Come on, you're not unique. Are you No, you're not Selenesh. Come on, tell me which one you are. You don't even have the balls to tell. You don't even know.
Each word rings through your head like the tolling of a bell, as if countless voices have joined, screaming in your ears. For a moment you lose your bearings. This unholy chorus must be trying to confound you with the sounds not meant for this world.
I still just love this whole time. Sachi's just taking notes on everything, like no one's gonna believe me back at Spacedonalds about all this shit.
I could have been a fucking manager by now.
That's what she was going. She was going for her manager gig when we got kidnapped.
The navigator takes a ragged breath.
Run! The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on, and wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So run! Run!
Address Abelard. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, also Abelard would totally be the wrestler.
Macho Man.
Abelard. I knew that's what you were gonna go with, was Macho Man.
Because he's from our hometown.
I keep forgetting that. You forget I only remember him as a family friend.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, well.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Did he really come from our hometown?
Yeah, he's from Saracen.
You can say it, it's fine.
He's from the place, the hell dimension of Florida that we come from.
That makes way too much sense for how he acted.
Right? The Seneschal gazes at the figure in the chair. The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of Master Helmsman. If he is still alive, it is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Gun and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
I think I've told the story. He wasn't part of it, but yeah, no. One of the gyms that my mom used to go to in New York, and because she also worked security for a TV station there, yeah, she knew a lot of them. In fact, 2 of them may have beat the shit out of my dad. He deserved it. Arch knows.
Correct. Hey, no folk, you want a little bit extra on that Purity Sin family lore?
No. Don't you dare. What are you gonna say?
The pure amount of random bullshit. You remember that class that
El Presidente ran out on a certain national tragic day.
Oh, God.
That was my class.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
So you were there? Because he was supposed to go to my school next.
That was my school. That was my class.
Oh, I didn't know. I know he was supposed to come to my school, and we weren't fucking told anything. It was like, I was so mad. I'm like, why the fuck is everyone going home early and I don't get to? What is going on?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
That part of the fun fact of the Sin lore, the Sin family lore.
We've had some crazy shit happen to this family. Iridia reaches her hand out toward... And you're not coming back on because you will tell embarrassing shit.
Correct.
Iridia reaches her hand out towards the navigator, but pulls it back at the last moment. Vespidas, good luck, and thank you. By the way, one of our old anime club people is in the Discord.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I could be such an ass and give him your screen name. He also told me something once, and I want to confirm this with you.
What's that?
I have to type it because there's no way I can say this. No way. Are you serious? They really thought that?
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of vibe did I give off in high school?
Do you want to know what's really fucked?
What?
The particular person who... Do you remember the band director?
Yeah. Is he the one that started that shit?
He was one of the most vocal of that.
That asshole!
Yeah.
But I was good in his class.
Yes, because the person who handed the
I thought it was because
the
I was
kid
a good
wearing
shot.
black gave him a Snickers. He's one of the good ones, and he'll get the message on that day.
Oh, fuck him. No, fuck him. Now he's on the list. What the fuck? I thought that was a joke he made. They really thought that. I'm gonna put it in general chat because there's no way I can say it out loud.
The shorthand for our friends is that a few people in our school, yeah, were going. They thought that Sis here was going to, the pumped up kicks.
I bet you I know who started it too. The guy I almost shot during range practice. He fucking stood in front of my rifle though. Oh my god, I thought that was a fucking joke. Now I'm mad that fucking teacher was one of the people that was saying it. None of the sergeant majors thought I was gonna be, did they?
Oh no.
Yeah, apparently. I really wasn't that bad, and I'm not kidding when I say I was, at least as from what I remember, I was fairly quiet during... Oh, that's why.
Y'all. Also, we kind of
wore clothing that didn't...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, being goth in a military high school probably wasn't a good thing. Yeah. The culture probably didn't help either. We got so many. People don't believe that happened. It did. We did pass out cult applications and we got a lot of them back, just never got the money. The navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with the distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. I still can't believe that shit!
Why haven't you fucked off already?
Because we're bored and it's fun watching you suffer.
I'm clenching this massive turd while you've been staring me in the eyes. Please fuck off.
I'm gonna save just in case.
You think this chair is just for show? It's a toilet.
Yeah, no, apparently, because somebody that I used to go to school with is in the Discord and told me that in private. I thought he was kidding.
He certainly was not.
I didn't know this. Then again, I didn't know everyone knew about the window either.
Is there money to be
the
made?
wall?
The window I broke? Look, my friend was an idiot. The white boy went into the club for the Hispanics and blacks and almost got his ass kicked. I had to walk in there and I was aiming the chair at someone. I missed completely and got the window. That was before you were in the school, but apparently everyone knew
Go the
about
direction opposite of up. There you go.
Turn
That
around?
way.
Okay. He thought the same thing. You hoped he was kidding. Yeah, because I really wasn't that
or get left in
I
the
mean,
dust.
I got invited to join Rifle Club. That would have made everything so much funnier.
Oh no, we trained her.
Yeah, I know. Sergeant Major used to get pissed that I never wanted to join Rifle Team, even though I was a really good shot. Wow, it would have been, that school would have been screwed.
Just standing over it. You know, aside from that, it's really good grouping.
Yeah, they do kind of make it easy at some points. To the window. You hoped he was kidding. Now I'm fucking mad about that teacher because I actually did good in his class. I don't know why he didn't like me. I don't know what I did to him. Oh, I know why he was pissed. I said once I like disco. Because you remember he had such a hate fucking thing for disco? Why did everyone immediately go to that too, that thought?
Why? Because we weren't exactly form-fitting in a military academy,
Which is hilarious that I ended up joining the military.
Yeah, no. I would have actually become an engineer if I would have went in because I even Christmas during that fucking test I got like engineer computer person. I love this. I love Sergeant Major gave me the test back and looked at me and goes, "You could have done better." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to the military."
Oh, here come Walter bitches.
I shall heed not
Step on me, mommy.
Found your kink.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take
I
not
love
your gaze from me.
I love
Leave
Battle
me
Sisters.
not without your grace.
Here's the thing. If you go full heretic, I don't know what happens with her.
Light.
I'm not going heretic then.
Emperor.
Keep my Dami mommy. I didn't hate anybody in my school. That's the thing. I didn't have a hatred for anyone enough to do that. That would have taken too much energy. I'm not kidding, guys. I used to be a fat little fucker before I lost weight.
Walter bitches.
Good shit.
The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hand, and for the briefest moment, it seems she's not going to stop, and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you. It's probably not a good thing that I'm a psyker, then. Too good is my mommy, Dami mommy. Damn right. You love that, don't you? Oh my god, I dare... Go ahead and put that in general chat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you'll see it in a minute. This isn't going away. I swear to God, I wouldn't have. Trying to lose my weight. Okay, if you want the honest thing to what I did. I got a gastric sleeve. It is not easy to get that surgery as people think. Really the thing about losing weight is it's a lot of willpower and focus. You have to want to lose weight. Like, if you're sitting in bed going, it's too early, I'll go for a run tomorrow. Go and fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Now you can see what they just did. This is gonna go on for a week.
Fuck!
I know, that's what my reaction was.
That's really good.
Fuck you. That means you're the one next to me. Dib. Really, for losing weight, it's all in your mind. Believe it or not, it is a lot of mental focus and determination. Because I've seen a lot of people get, like, the same surgery I've gotten. Like, look at Boogie. He's back to being, what, 500 fucking pounds? I'm 100 and right now 68 because I gained 2 more fucking pounds. But, you know, it is all on that kind of stuff. If you're focused, you can do it. If you don't have the willpower, you're going to fail no matter what you do. There's no magical diet that can help you.
I got shot a bunch and now have 6 inches of fake intestine, so that helps me keep skinny.
You were a fucking beanpole, knee. You look like Johnny the homicidal maniac. Why were you not the one they thought was gonna do it?
Right?
You were the one that literally looked like you would have. Yeah, no, you did look like one of those kids. What are you talking about? Well, no, you didn't at first. You did after you started hanging. I ruined this boy. He was a quiet little thing before he met me. The will is... Honestly, it is. It is. A lot of it is willpower. People don't believe me on that. Because I know people that have gotten the surgery like me, and they're like, oh, it's going to be so easy. And they're like, I fucking hate life. Yeah. Also, cut out soda. Believe it or not, soda keeps your stomach enlarged. Once you start cutting out soda and anything carbonated, your stomach begins to shrink because you don't have the bubbles anymore. So if you want some advice, you can always DM me or just ping me in the general chat. Don't do it now, you fuckers. I know exactly what's about to happen.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Honestly, I don't miss soda at all. I do soda, not soda. I do, juices and teas and stuff like that. But I don't miss soda. I haven't had soda in, I think I'm going on 6 years now. Yeah, cut down on soda or anything carbonated or anything that kind of causes a lot of gas. Both of those things are really bad for your stomach. It keeps your stomach blown out, big. You'll start shrinking your stomach. And meat. Do meat. A lot of meat, because meat doesn't have any weight to it. It doesn't have any carbs. It's what you put on the meat when you're cooking it.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you?
I'm the Lord Captain's heir. Don't shoot me.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
I'd say if you want to do meat, chicken and fish are usually the best to go with. That's what I do a lot of chicken. If you hear it a lot, I'll usually say I'm cooking some chicken and rice and stuff like that. And also lesser sides are good too. But then again, I eat barely anything. Just ask Mike. I usually just eat off his plate. Continue.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just that.
Sister, chill your bullshit.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
Shoot me harder, Mommy.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
She's getting horny.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
The option that you chose was, why the fuck is there a nun here?
Enough idle chatter.
I know.
I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
We must get to the main deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Head straight north.
We will follow.
We're still in the tutorial, aren't we?
Who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
He's gonna get shot in about 5 seconds, isn't he?
Well, good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Terra is supposed to be Earth, isn't it? Don't show tutorials. Alright, let's see what we got.
It's just you can add other weapons. Most of them are dog shit until later, unless you want to change what style of stuff you have, or if you want a second gun. Put it at the bottom, not on that one.
Ooh. Oh, at the bottom one? Okay.
Yeah. So put the sniper rifle at the top. That's going to be your primary. The second one, I would suggest taking that staff that you hovered over. Because that lets you do that fucking crazy lightning bullshit that Tia Dalma Idira did.
Should I even mess with his or leave him?
I gave him an extra sword, but that was it.
Oh.
You put it on the second hand on the first one.
There we go. She's got a gun. She's good.
Janie's got
I feel like I shouldn't be touching
that bitch has a gun.
That bitch has 2 guns.
I think you could take her gun too.
I'm gonna leave her alone because she's gonna slap me.
I left her with it because having a fucking bolter bitch without a bolter seems like heresy.
How do I just double click? How do I save?
That one right there. See now on the bottom right, you have save.
Oh.
Here you go.
Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I'm so used to double clicking a save and just saving over it. Just looking around for stuff.
Yep.
So just go straight ahead?
Yep.
I always have a backup plan.
God, Mom is gonna be pissed when she finds that out. Door is locked and will not move an inch. Okay, so we can't go there. It's funny and both very aggravating. Oh, okay. Well, we already know about equipment. Thank you. Through the door, everyone.
Your doom has been foretold.
Show them no mercy.
Who's playing first? He can just go over here and fuck shit up.
Yeah, Abelard can
seen
just
worse
dive in and
battles than
fuck
this in
people's
my
faces.
time. I will do my reduce to dust. It will be done. I'm not interested. Indeed.
You lived, you bastard. She can just run and gun, yes.
If I do it.
Additional 3 momentum to each enemy.
So if you look to the left side, that's where her gun shots are. One is a single shot that will cut through other enemies. The second one is full auto where you can hit allies too.
Oh. Oh.
See all those red squares? Yeah.
Oh, he's not in it though. Oh, okay. Oh, no.
So if you look above their heads too, you can see the number changes. The one in the middle. That's how much of a chance you have at hitting them.
Doubt is for the weak.
So now she can shoot again.
Faith
you
without
activated
deed,
running
each
gun.
strike is a prayer.
Just popping fucking heads.
What do you want, Mika Mimi?
Miko says hi. You haven't seen her since she was a puppy, have you?
Miko. Yeah.
Oh, you got to see her big, fat little butt now. Come to the con next year and you can see her. See, that'll hit the enemy. That'll hit us, so that's not good.
Farewell.
She's gonna go behind a table. What, you can't get to your spot? Is that what's going on? You just want pets? I gotta get you more stuff for your pills. I don't have any more right now, hon. I know the rain is making your allergy go nuts. This is a really nice game to just turn your brain off to. You guys are having awful fucking thoughts and I hate it. I am not a violent person. Stop it. Not like that anyway.
Yeah, it is absolutely like there is like some tactics involved, but it's a ton of fun. You can charge them. Yeah,
I will do my duty.
I love the squishy sound. But now I want to play it with you, so I gotta find a way to get you the game.
He's no worries.
Yeah, he won't get hit by it. You hit a chair, you dumb bitch. Chairs are not your enemies. Chairs are her enemies. Oh, I gotta reload, don't I?
I will not. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Wow, good shot, bud. He's gonna regret that.
You go pop his fucking dome off. Oh.
I'll see to it, personally.
Oh, I don't have another shot. Okay. Stop hitting my battle maiden.
Don't do lightning while your friends are standing nearby.
I have learned not to do that, thank you. What do you take me for?
Someone who loves chaos?
Yes, but I need these
You
people alive.
Move and then use your abilities, otherwise you get stuck there.
Okay.
She's another one of the people who does analyzing like you do.
Heal?
Forewarning increases people's ability to dodge shit.
Was that you? Or
it's like a constant
I
buff
do
that
like
makes
the
it
voice
harder to
acting. Good job.
Yeah. Again, like at times it's like
leave
really
a scar.
well placed, and other times it's like, fuck, that was a really poorly delivered line.
Okay, no.
You could just make him walk. Hit the right click? Yeah, just make him walk over there and punch him in the mouth.
My place is at the fore.
You got left click.
Oh. Whoop.
That's one of the fun things too, is if you only go like 1 or 2 spaces, they don't do like the sprinting animation. He literally just walks that way.
One fewer target.
He's just like, I'm such a badass that all I gotta do is walk and they'll be shitting their pants.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I love that the environment stuff, like the chairs and stuff, actually matter.
Oh yeah, they can break too. If you put enough like focused fire and it keeps hitting the table, it will absolutely break. He's too close to shoot.
Guided by faith.
Now he ain't.
I'm gonna get him though. We're gonna have to talk about your shooting ability, girl. Yeah, you deserve that one for missing.
I'll make it happen.
Another enemy down.
You keep sonic screeching people instead of shooting them.
It's fun though.
I just think it's really funny that you'd rather. I don't want a gun. I want to yell at people.
It's the ultimate Karen.
See the red lines there? That's showing you where the distance of the ability is.
Okay, yeah.
You're gonna have to psychic screech them.
Will do. Darkness.
When you get yelled at so it's like when your mom yells at you and you're just fucking done with life, you just kind of fall down.
A tactically sound
So you
approach.
could move Abelard and then charge him if the guy's close enough.
Someone else can do this.
See, hold on.
That's not the
Go back to
Senator's
charge real
job.
quick. See if you can stop him right in front of the guy.
It will be done.
I'm a little bit closer to that, but that's fine too.
At your beck and call.
He's not having a good day.
Just letting him know death is near.
I'll do it.
Jesus! I suck.
Nah, she's just not a great shot.
She is a woman. Is she down again? What the fuck is going on with her? She just yells at people and takes a fucking nap?
I think you got nailed by psychic heat. I think you made her cast too many powers and she passed out.
Victory is imminent.
I was gonna say, I swear to God, if he misses this one. Think you're an electrifying psycho with a fun personality. Thank you.
Is this a Shadow Heart? This would be more a, oh fuck, what's her name? The big red one.
What are we talking about?
He asked if the fucking Sister of Battle was a Shadow Heart.
Keep your wits about you.
Emperor's not protecting your asses very well, is he?
I always keep my options open.
It won't open. The damned heretics have blocked the door, trembling at the thought of our approach.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around here somewhere.
I like his knowledge that there's gonna be a bomb somewhere around here. Just like, yeah, of course there's a bomb somewhere.
It's fucking 40k. They're like right next door. Okay, so okay, now I gotta find a bomb.
It's towards that direction. It's those two doors that you were just looking at. Right there. You gotta get closer to them and hit tab and you'll see what you can interact with.
Oh.
You basically gotta go like down the line opening shit.
That's how it's done.
So how far have you gotten in this game?
I finished the tutorial like 4 hours in.
I think we'll do the tutorial tonight and do more next time we have time.
I'm gonna be honest, you've got a whole lot of shit and a boss battle to finish before you're out of the tutorial.
How many hours have we been going? I'll go until 8:30. How does that sound? 8:30 my time. I think you're like, what, an hour behind me or 2 hours?
Yeah. So about 45, 40 minutes more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to overdo it too much. She's just running around in a circle.
Hooray! I get to blow things up! Hooray!
This is still the tutorial, yeah.
Yeah, the tutorial.
We'll probably have another stream of it.
Spoiler a little bit. The tutorial doesn't end until you are in control of the ship.
Yeah, so we probably got another stream.
Also, you got to level up.
Oh, right.
This one's a little bit more intensive. Now, see, when you get your next level, you get a different ability rather than that stuff. It's just that one you clicked, yeah.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's the tutorial they make you.
Yeah, basically, you have a passive thing called expose weak or analyze, and analyze eventually can be used for expose weakness to drop somebody's armor and their dodge just outright for like one attack.
Hers is holy shit, learn to shoot.
Strike. Well, yeah, kinda. Revel and Slaughter is basically that. Oh, here's where you get to really choose how you're gonna play. Are you gonna be a fucking heretic? Are you gonna love the Emperor? Or are you gonna be like, fuck you people, we're doing this normally?
The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat. Wiping your face a moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctively hear the sound of footsteps. And then you see the figure walk out of the fire toward you. It is Theodora. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so, for someone whose body is engulfed in the inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, and the other is raised in an inviting gesture. Are you my lost heir? Oh, it's not her.
Are you sure?
Shut up.
Argenta goes as still as a statue, then slowly raises her weapon.
An apparition? A sorcerer's apparition? Trickery of the warp?
For the man emperor of mankind. Sister, you will lower your weapon. Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not seem too confident. He is staring at the rogue trader, and you notice a muscle in his cheek twitching. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Oh, this is impossible. I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible, Sachi. For your worldview is but an iota of what the rogue trader knows and sees. But I can tell you that you would like me to share that knowledge with you, that power over reality.
She has so much money she ignores physics.
Theodora, just like Elon Musk, Theodora watches you without blinking. Her snake-like gaze almost makes you forget about the fire searing you, leaving burns on your skin. I can lead you out of these flames, Sachi. Show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. An answer that can be nothing other than acceptance. Do not listen to this abomination, Sachi. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames the Emperor protects. His faith will not be deterred by either darkness nor deceitful promises, nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. Fuck you, it'll burn my ass, it's fire!
Run into the fire! If God loves you, you'll run into the fire!
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people.
Abelard looks back at the coughing and confused people around you.
Sachi, the survivors from the middle decks. We must help the crew, lead them out, find a way around. Over the roaring flames, you hear distant sounds, frightened voices, screams, muffled and distorted, as if there were a body of water between you and them.
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Ed. Iria breaks off and coughs and starts coughing violently. Her knees buckle and she looks like she's about to fall. Sachi, what are we waiting for? Sometimes your characters will have to make tough decisions based on their values and interests. Dogmatic.
Do you want to jump in the fire because God told you to? Do you want to say, hey, devil, fucking let me not die? Or do you want to say, what the fuck? Why are you retarded? Let's leave. So 2 ways through the fire, 1 way to fuck off.
I do want to help the people.
That's you're the one who said you wanted to be a heretic. Oh, I was like, you do your thing. How do you want to run it?
I mean, is this the only choice we get on that?
You do more later, but this is a really big early game one.
Is it good power? Am I gonna lose my girl?
None of these will make you lose your character. It's just like, are you gonna be like super Bible thumpily? Are you gonna be like the fucking craziest psycho to ever exist? Or are you gonna be like an actual proper captain?
I can't decide between power and helping people. I do want to help people, but power! But if I feel like if I take the heretic route, she's going, Dami Mommy's gonna leave.
So they stay with you no matter which one you choose for now, but it is one of those like,
I'm gonna help the people.
That's part of why I want to play more, because I want to find out what happens if you do go full heretical, if you get like one of the evil sisters. That'd be awesome.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna do it.
You offer Theodora your hand, and the air around you seems to tighten, becoming thick and viscous, enveloping you and your companions in an impenetrable veil. Theodora smiles at you. Her radiant, piercing blue eyes suddenly remind you of Vought Veers.
Fuck! I will show you the way. Go on, close your eyes. We made a mistake in life.
Heretic. Heretic. Heretic.
Whoopsie doodles. I didn't want to help people.
I accidentally a sacrifice. You did help him.
I mean,
you helped him go to hell.
Yeah, apparently. They're gonna be so pissed.
What the fuck? Where are you?
Where do we end up?
It looks like a secret vault room. Hey, that's a pretty nice gun.
Place? I don't know, Abalat. Maybe some kind of secret passage. And what are those crates?
The fuck, man?
Yeah, you can add those gloves on. There you go. Ooh, better sniper rifle.
I'm just looking at what I got here.
Man, all that fucking Baldur's Gate definitely trained you how to play the game.
Yeah, I've been paying attention during Baldur's Gate. Let's not give the psyker that keeps knocking her ass out, you know, explosives.
Are you sure?
Okay. I think we're good. Nobody can use this?
So they have to be a heretical adherent. So your reputation has to be able to be used.
She can use it.
Yep. Isn't that weird?
Uh-oh. Found the heretic.
Yeah, you fucking did.
But she's a heretic on our side, so it's fine.
Hold tab. Yeah, there you go.
What? It's got a little face on it. Look. Look at the computer screen.
He does have a little face. Look at this little guy.
He's just unamused by our stupid shit. He's like, how did you get in here?
Oh, look, it's Yes Man. That's right, bringing you those timely and fantastic New Vegas cuts.
I still haven't played New Vegas.
Oh, you goddamn monster person.
You know I get bored with it quick. This is a nice place.
Yeah, it fucking is.
Everybody, come on, let's go for a hot
you're
tub.
in the... You're in her chambers. This is the Rogue Trader's room.
Damn, she got a nice room.
Hey, guess what? Guess who suddenly has a vacant seat?
Sweet! I have a new job! Fuck your manager's position. Does that happen no matter what? Or is it because we picked Heretic?
I'm gonna be honest with you, it happens no matter what. I was gonna let you just stew on that, but...
Theodora's body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk, and Archmilton's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
She's just not even giving a fuck that we just used, you know, heretical powers.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
You're really shit at your job.
Adira, you're the worst magic 8-ball.
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
She just, every time you ask her, she just says, come back later.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
He was having an off day.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
You lean close to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot. An extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye, a heap of blood-spattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else, a small shard of glass scattered on the floor.
Adira, come here. Touch this thing for me.
Come touch the corpse.
Go diddle that.
It doesn't work like that. I can
You
try
put
to
your
read
fingers
the
in the
memories
hole.
of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Let's see. It is difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can... Oh, it was probably a bowl. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if it had been submerged in promethium.
Promethium's 40k gasoline. It means it's like shimmering, even though it's mostly clear.
Okay.
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, drawing closer. Lady Theodora, and Conrad, and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
It's 40k. Tell me something that isn't foul.
Tainted witchcraft.
You cannot tell if Argenta's remark was directed at the glass or Iridia herself. Shut up, you. You were useless in battle.
You're gross!
An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood and brain matter and shards of his skull. Here, look at his skull and see what you can see. The safety of the Arch-Militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than him.
I see what goes through a fly's head at the last second when it hits a windshield.
Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It's handwritten letters signed with the initials XC and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. I knew the Spacedonalds owner was to do it, was the reason for this.
It's the Mickey Mouse ears. Fuck, they get me here too.
Shit, I can't escape them no matter where I go.
We should have changed it from Imperial Guard so long ago.
And sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter addressed to Theodora signed it with a seal of one of the holy ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition. Really, just say orders, you lazy fucks. The secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretic Xenos and other enemies of humanity.
The Inquisition.
Are you looking forward to History of the World Part 2?
Always.
Have you seen the trailer? Because you won't look forward to it after that.
I haven't, but I'm gonna watch it.
It's pretty bad. I don't think he wrote anything for it.
He's like 90. The man's nearly dead.
I know. And you can tell they're just using his name for it. Like their big gotcha is making a Black Jesus, which is a joke that's been around for how long?
Yes, the crucible of battle.
We don't even get space Jews. They didn't do space Jews.
They didn't do Jews in space?
No, I wanted Jews in space. That shit was funny.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
I must diddle everything in the room.
Oh, I know about that movie. Why does everyone keep sending me that? You just want me to read that on stream. Look in general chat, that's a real movie. I'm not joking, that's real. That movie is only going to be watched because of that name. I would recommend you a really good blaxploitation, but I literally can't say the name on stream. Just look up boss and then you can guess what the next word is. It is legitimately good. No, it's legitimately good. I'm not even joking. And the theme song really smacks too. You just can't play it on stream. It was made the same year as Blazing... I think it came out actually before Blazing Saddles, and it's near identical story-wise too, which is the weird part.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh,
Sheesh.
No. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
I miss exploitation movies. Those used to be fun.
I love Argenta's over there like, fuck, what did I do?
Yeah! She's just like, I didn't do shit.
Said at least she had a heart, unlike that fucking blonde bitch over there. Check the safe. Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, I get a cape now.
You get a cape. There you go.
Oh, hell yeah, I am gonna be hot. Where do I put this?
Little down. Right, little up. Right there.
Fuck yes! Oh, I wanted it to be red.
You get different kinds
I
later.
refuse.
Sheesh. It goes over on your ring slot, the second from the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Change in circulation. Okay.
So, right-click it. Yeah, and go to info.
A change in circumstance has deemed your immediate assistance in our mutual cause. Forthwith upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, you are to depart for the Rykad system. Wow, my dyslexia didn't almost hit. One of my agents interrogated Heinrich von Kalox. Fuck off with these names. Operates there at the fucking British. The present time. Upon your arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you, after which you will provide him passage to the Furibundus system aboard your ship. Yes, yes. By the way, if you need a good horror thing to watch, I got Shudder back and I can let you use my account. Because you guys need to watch freaking Creepshow.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Other than like one or two of the stories, it's really, really good. I have also met the guy that that produces it, Greg Nicotero, who also directs some of the episodes, and he really, really liked the new art for the comic. He liked Smug's Halloween poster. He said out loud, and I wish I had gotten it filmed, he's like, this is better than all the posters they're selling for the actual convention. And my dumbass didn't think, we have an extra poster, I should offer it to him. I'm slow. Instead, I tried to give it to Voltaire.
I'd take that trade. This pisses me off right here. You see that fucking wall covered with weapons? You can't take a single goddamn one of them.
You want these? You want these? You want these? You want these?
Says there's a Eldar Needler up there. There's a fucking chain axe. There's a heavy bolter. There's a goddamn melt-a-gun. You remember that fucking laser beam that cut through steel that's meant to like break apart tanks? That's on that wall right there.
They're just cock-teasing you.
Oh my fucking god, I was so annoyed when I saw it. I was like...
I just picture you for 10 minutes trying to click it, like, why aren't they coming to me? Why can't I pick these up?
It's back where you were.
I know, I'm just looking for any kind of things that we might have missed. No, I did give him the first issue of the comic. The last person who got an issue of the comic was Keither Sutherland. That one was a surprise that he even wanted it.
Is there money to be made?
I didn't even get to meet Voltaire, by the way, everybody. I was so fucking sick and hurt from getting trampled that one of the people that went with me got to go and meet him. I got his autograph, but I'm still really angry on that one. He also forgot to get the comic that I got for you to get signed. Because I had a copy of Deddy the Teddy with me. Alright, so which way do we go?
Right where Abelard is?
Okay.
That way.
Yeah, that fucking part of the con sucked. I got fucking kicked in the head.
Ready to get some shooting done? Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I didn't care that I got trampled. It's the fact they trampled my dog. Because his fan base is fucking rabid.
Or fall.
Are you ready to die?
Alright, let's put you right off the bat. I do like that you can do this.
Oh yeah, that you can customize people's positions before the battle. It's fucking great.
Right about there, because then you can charge pretty good. You're really going to tell me about armor now? You couldn't do this earlier.
Right?
At your beck and call. I'm not interested. Someone else can do this.
Fine, fuck you.
I will do my duty.
Will you just run over there and fucking do it? I'm used to them actually running over there in battle. You couldn't take that from Baldur's Gate?
Who if not me?
Ooh.
I'll make it happen.
Cool. Game, it's okay. I understand this stuff. Thank you.
As the Emperor commands.
Oh, hey, she didn't miss this time. She's learning. You only missed one shot.
Anything else?
No, none of our people are gonna get hit this time.
What an unfortunate.
Oh god, that's nice.
Yeah, that fucking lightning is so good. You have that too. You can switch over to your staff.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, you've got both
You'll see it when
look at him
your
treadle
turn.
along.
Fuck! I'm enraged.
Yeah, he's a big boy. You don't want to. Yeah, go fuck him
Tried
up.
and tested tactics are the best ones.
Do a cleave.
That's exactly what I was gonna do.
One fewer target.
Nice.
Indeed. At your beck and call.
So when it comes up to your next character, which is you, right here. So you see right there where the gun is, there's an arrow right above the gun. You could also press X. Yeah, see, now you can trade that, and now you can do the lightning.
That would be a very bad decision.
Yeah, you can hit like everybody if you did that. Go with that. See if you can do the sniper shot, the other one.
It's as good as done. The best defense is a good offense.
Go on, full auto.
Full auto?
Full auto in the building.
That's gonna end. No, not full auto. You just wanted me to shoot him.
You've already got him braced. He's already got extra health. It doesn't matter. That's what the blue is.
Okay, I didn't realize that. Let's not do that. Just go yell in his face.
Come on, you could just hit Argenta and it would pass through and she would get hit. Technically, it's the right target.
Somebody asked, yes, somebody DM'd me. Yes, there are pictures from the con.
open.
Fuck you, I'm not showing them.
You get to level up again.
I am in those pictures. They're not being ever shown to public. Fuck off. Oh, I get to choose a talent.
Yeah, this is where you get to start like looking into shit and seeing what you can do.
You can't do that.
There's a fuckload of them. So basically, do you like shooting people more or do you like screaming at people more?
It is more fun to scream at people. But then you just fall unconscious faster. Ooh, nimble might be good.
Well, that's one of the, as you get to the very bottom, do you see up at the very top how they have, like, different tabs that you can go for?
Oh!
Yeah, there will be some of them meant specifically for, yeah, the warp features. If I remember correctly, that's the stuff for all your psychic shit. Some of them will keep you from passing out. I think, like, stabilizing factor reduces the cost of, the psychic powers to 1. Basically, you cast more before.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with that.
Before taking a nap.
I'm glad you're here helping me with this.
No worries.
So what do you suggest for him?
Abelard, get anything that makes him punch harder. The little arrow is your attack. You see how it's the thumbs up, the star, and the arrow?
Is that good?
Epicenter of Slaughter means that he gets more health when he's in the middle of shit. But there's stuff like, check out Contempt.
Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack against the enemy. Ooh.
So that's like, if you hit me, I smack the shit out of you.
I like that.
So Abelard is great at getting into shit and then blowing it away. For her, I would go likely either Instant Exposure or Tide of Excellence.
I'll go with Instant Exposure.
Because that, she can use her version of the same power that you have, Expose Weakness, to, like, pop shit. And for her, I usually use Fired Up, because for every time she actually does damage and hits people, she does more and more crit chance.
They knew what they were doing. F you.
Devil Kingston says side with heretics. Congratulations, we've already gone down that.
Yep. We're already doing horrible, horrible things. Give me your trash.
Keep your wits
I do like
about
that it
you.
loots all the bodies. That's nice.
We will loot the bodies.
I can't believe it's been raining all day. That usually ends around November. Where the fuck did I load in? Okay, that was weird.
It moved. So I'm gonna be honest with you. This right here is where the boss battle goes.
Do you think we can get it done?
I mean, we're about to hit the 4 hour right now, so this is like a perfect place to either kill that fucker and go through with the full battle, or to end it. But absolutely save it right now before you go forward, because he's a bitch.
So let's fuck it and go for it.
I mean, let's at least give it one shot.
Yeah. Let me make sure. Do I need any?
Oh, give that to Abelard. It makes him tougher because he's dumb.
We don't have anything else that he could use. Okay.
You could give him a second sword in his other hand.
I did give him a second sword.
Fucking. Oh no, he can dual wield. The one above that. Do you see how the one slot?
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
You can put another one in his actual hand, where the chainsword is. There you go. Yeah. Now he's just got 4 weapons for no reason. Looking like a true 40k character. Look at all these guns. Look at all these knives I can carry.
He doesn't understand guns.
You can dual wield pistols in this too, which is fucking great. She immediately tapped into the inventory. That's the rifle. The pistol's the little green one.
No.
Yeah, put the other one in the first hand.
Oh no, that one because of the... Nope, it won't let me do it. She's being bitchy. Fine. Fine, we'll go with what we got.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
She's just randomly yelling this shit and everyone else is like, is she okay?
Head towards the big blue circle. There you go.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
This was my first day.
Edelthrad.
That's you.
Yeah. Edelthrad, who is clutching the bleeding wound on his chest, gives you a hateful glare.
Traitor! Right when we needed all forces to deliver a decisive blow, you stepped aside. Do not even try to claim my Voxcast did not reach you.
What are you talking about?
The Psyker narrows his eyes.
I sense the mark of the warmth on you, an echo of the powers that are ravaging this ship. What is it? The aftermath of the terrors that you had to face, or an admission of guilt?
I have a sister of battle on my side. What the fuck are you talking about? I cannot vouch for your actions, Sachi. What transpired on the officer's deck. Okay. Love you too, girl. Thanks.
Let us leave this conversation for another time. Master Edelthrad the Goonmeister, it is with great sorrow that I inform you that Big Dommy Mommy Step on Me has died.
I'm sorry, did you say what now?
You? Edelthrad looks at you.
This is your doing!
Master Goonmeister, no. We have remained in each other's sight ever since Sachi broke free from Conrad's schemes. The Lord Captain was killed by another's hand, and by the Golden Throne, I can surmise whose hand it was. Edelthrad shudders and grabs his shoulders. As you watch, the sleeve of his jacket bursts open and 2 bone growths pierce through the fabric.
No matter what Conrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The end of humanity has triumphed.
Iridia looks anxiously at Ethelthrod. Then she glances back at you. I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating. Forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only the resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat. The ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we must first restore communications between the bridge and navigator. Perhaps the warp does not have to be the end. Does it matter?
I like that it's like, shut up, nerd. Then we really got shit to do. We don't have time for this. And finally, actually, though.
The Battle Sister's gonna fucking shoot us in the back of the head if we pick that one.
Go ahead and pick. I mean, I would choose, if you're going heretic, choose 3. Just go full, so like, chaos is pretty fucking neat.
Enough talking rubbish. The navigator's alive and ready to take the ship out of warp. If he gets some help from the bridge, okay. Oh, hey, Mike. Yeah.
Ethelthred stares at you, and his eyes harden with cold resolve once more. Then we have no right to bow our heads.
Iridia's like, I picked the wrong one. Fuck. She is absolutely insane. You can see Conrad clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them.
We are out of time! Ethelthred bites his knuckle, desperately thinking.
You can see a wave ripple across the whites of Ethelthred's eyes, and they begin to turn a sickly yellow.
I like all 3 of those. The first one is just standing up. Now you fucked up. You have fucked up now.
Second one is, well, we're fucked.
Yeah. And the third is like, everybody get your guns out. We gotta go deal with this.
Yep. Let's go deal with this.
Ethelthred roars with mad, fanatical rage.
I will not die quietly alongside one who is a traitor to her blood. If my last service to the Imperium is to rip out the throat of an enemy of humanity, then such is the God Emperor's will.
I haven't done shit.
Accursed traitor, a time will come when you bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
He's just gonna suicide run, isn't he?
What? Theodora is dead?
Votvir stares at you in seemingly genuine bewilderment.
No, that can't be true. Not now. I still haven't.
So he didn't do it.
I still haven't seen Paris.
Huh? Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
About that. You're really fucking slow. Whee! You are walking right into a trap. Hello, something from Parasites.
No mercy to those who oppose Von Valencius!
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Yes, Ethelthred feels new. I feel like I'm pretty now.
Try not to fall unconscious this time.
Oh no, we're gonna have to smack Ethelthred in his taint.
Okay, so short on this one, he's got a bunch of allies with him. You also get a couple allies who suck. If any of them are alive and the Chaos Spawn gets hurt, he will heal by sucking their soul.
So just shoot him?
So my suggestion would be clear the field, then clear the monster, and just keep Abelard punching him in the dick.
Who, if not me?
She's got the full auto. You could point the full auto at those two guys to the right. Yeah, there you go.
As the Emperor commands. I'll do it.
Nice bit of damage. Argenta's like, fuck. The only way I can hit something is if I fire a fuckload of shots. Oh shit. I forgot to show you something. So when Abelard comes up, we'll do it.
Nothing.
God, you're useless, girl. Fuck. Maybe I should have kept her back.
So, with her too. So you can see when we get up to Abelard, we'll go over it again. But right above where her psychic scream is on the right, you can see there's a blue bar.
Yeah.
That blue bar gives us heroic actions, which are like crazy good actions. It's basically going to give Abelard a double turn.
Damn!
Also, look at Adira hitting shots that fucking Argenta couldn't. Argenta's a fucking nap. Adira's half dead with 2 different wounds, and she's
Whoops,
still...
I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I accidentally hit spacebar.
Oh yeah, Mike, this is Owlcat. They almost exclusively do like XCOM style shit.
I won't compromise my
You can't hit him. The dude behind him though. Like he's the monster.
Oh.
There's one dude back.
Oh, there is a guy behind me.
Yeah, there's one. There you go.
You never stood a chance.
But yeah, Owlcat does these for like D&D stuff for Pathfinder, and it's exactly the same style, like very XCOM-y.
Didn't flinch.
My soul shall be.
Not so much square.
Yep, she's dead.
Oh, thank God.
That. Not this Greyer's job.
Can't do that. Can I scream at him from here?
I'm not so sure.
You have to have visual. You can hit the monster with it.
Oh, whoops! I keep accidentally hitting space.
You ended her turn.
Victory is imminent.
Hit it with an attack. Oh fuck.
He tried.
Yeah, at least Abelard's like actually doing shit though. So you either have to get around this monster to shoot those
I'm ready
guys,
for whatever
or take
comes.
care of the monster. Because he'll eventually eat them anyway.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Abelard's just fucking holding it down up there.
Will do.
He's being a king. How the fuck did you miss that?
She had a 27% chance. If you put forewarning on Abelard, it'll help him dodge. Do the 1. Yeah, because it's a higher chance of hitting without getting dodged. There you go. One of those cultists is dead now.
Just a minor setback.
God, that's annoying.
Can I fall back now?
So, do Abelard's,
I can't do anything else with him.
Oh, okay.
They must have had like a legendary action thing. So with your character, click to your right-hand side. You see the two little guys up there?
Yeah.
There you go.
On the enemy?
I think you have to be close to him to do it.
I won't stand for it.
Yeah, you have to be melee distance. But when Abelard comes back around, do his.
Should I come up to him?
You can. You're not really a melee fighter.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like that's gonna be a bad idea.
He's gonna turn around and pop you in the nuts.
I won't compromise my principles.
Oh, you can't shoot your buddy. That's what it's doing.
My gut tells me it's a bad
So
idea.
you're still trying to move. Hit right click. And right click again. Now try and shoot him.
I'll make it happen.
There you go. It was trying to calculate how much actions it would take to run up next to him and then shoot. That's what you were doing.
I've suffered worse.
I need to heal him. Can you heal during battle?
I don't
What
know.
is the ringing?
I've never had to. Oh fuck, you wanna... No, don't do that. That one's a short range attack that's gonna fuck everything up.
No can do.
She's trying.
She is
But
trying.
of course.
So we,
We'll
yeah,
rule
no,
the
click that.
stars themselves.
Oh, what the fuck? Does it have to be... Oh no, you do. It did activate. It's good. It's above you. Go ahead and attack him. So now it's just you and the monster.
Not like
Unfortunately, literally.
Stay with us.
Fuck!
Yeah, you might wanna. You might wanna get back. Look at her
She's
casual.
just walking.
Excuse me, Adira. I think I'm going to get away
I'll
from
see
this
to
thing
it
now.
personally.
It bears not circumstance.
Just need to tough it out.
Fuck.
My battle is not.
We might try this battle one more time if worse comes to worse.
I think
Will
worse
do.
comes to worse.
I feel cold.
Yeah, there you go. Sheesh. GG no re.
Damn. I gotta,
And
see
that's
if
why I
I gotta
told you-
figure out if I can heal people. I tried shotgunning it in the face.
You remember the biomancy telepath that you didn't want to be? That's what that is. The healer.
Shut your fucking whore mouth. Fucking buy the game so you can be my healer. Oh, it starts us right here. Okay. Oh, fuck, it starts us right here.
Your end was inevitable.
I'm gonna make sure these fuckers die.
Yep.
I love it. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's got the squishy squish sound.
The fucking armless torso rolling down the stairs. So, real quick.
I'm gonna move her the
never mind.
fuck back.
So,
no, you
yeah,
know
go
what? I'm gonna
ahead,
move her over here.
Click her. Oh, hold on. Before you do anything else, yeah, click that one. It's gonna use your heroic action, but it's gonna allow her to shoot like 10 times.
Should I aim this way?
I would aim that way.
As the Emperor commands. I give my Emperor. Doubt is
Now you
still
can hold on. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Right click. Oh, you already did it. Never mind. So click the one again. There you go. Now pop him.
faith without deed.
Damn.
And now you can keep continuing to shoot people with your 1 or your 2. You can try 2 again if you want.
Should I use this?
Revel in the Slaughter is that's going to be worse for you. That's for melee attacks. Hit the one on the left.
This guy?
There you go.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
You suck.
There you go, pop him.
Nice. Just one more to go.
Keep shooting. She's still got shots.
Each strike is
yes!
a prayer.
It should be all the cultists.
Keep going with her. She's still got shots.
I know, I'm just looking for cultists just in case. Can I save?
See, this is one of those few times where you're like, fuck, Argenta, you're not worthless. What happened? What kind of juice did you drink? How many push-ups did you do? Remember, you have her with the pistol, but you can also do Psychic Scream if she can't hit. Because if you see there, she's got a 27% chance to shoot. Try clicking on the Psychic Scream. That's just a hit. It does less damage, but it's just a pure hit.
Anything is.
There you go. And make him do his action. The blue one up there.
No
there you
matter
go.
the cost.
So you can get multiple swings on this motherfucker.
At your beck and call.
Motherfucker.
He parried you. Go ahead.
How the fuck do you parry me? You're a fucking abomination.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
I swear. Your mother was a whore. Your mother was still a whore.
I won't stand for it.
You want to use the other one. Yeah.
It's as good as done.
So every one of those that you stack on him gives you increased damage and increased crit chance.
Sweet.
Or it's hit chance. I can't remember offhand.
Look at you actually being useful. I'm so proud of your ass.
Temporary setback.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I'm gonna risk it.
Skip for the biscuit.
Damn
it.
Victory is imminent.
Get fucked.
If Argenta gets the kill.
God, that would be horrible. But funny.
Who if not me?
Oh!
Aww!
What the fuck?
He's trying to give Argenta the kill.
She had to reload. Now she can shoot.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, she can't get it.
That's about right for her.
Oh, she got a miss too. What the fuck? What happened?
Parry, motherfucker.
Come on, Adira. 2 for 2. Let's go.
Scream
All or
in
nothing.
this bitch's ear.
Aw.
Yes! Adira got it.
Always
So
keep your
I
eye on the
recommend
prize.
right here
I've
being where we
faced
stop
worse
because the
than
next
this.
part is a major amount of reading.
Alrighty, so that's where we're going to leave it. So next time I stream with Arch, we are going to do more Rogue Trader. I hope you guys enjoyed our first stream of it. Thank you, Arch, for joining me.
You're welcome.
And
remember, the Emperor protects.
Except Adira. No, he protects Adira. It's the other one.
Argenta.
She can't shoot for shit.